right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. The voice of Jacksonville Pool. All right, guys, welcome back, everybody. Tim Jones here, the voice of Jacksonville Pool, back in the live stream with y'all. We got a great matchup coming up against Ball Breakers and Fox and Friends. Coming up next here, Team Ball Breakers representing Tampa Bay. And the one and only Mr. Tony here coming back to hang out with us in the live stream. How you doing, sir?
Man, I am good. I've been watching a lot of pool, a lot of anxious moments, but a lot of championship moments so far. So
100%. We're waiting on that roster there. Looks like they're finalizing things up. Ball Breakers on that table to the left, right in front of the pool table here. Team Fox and Friends. Some of y'all know these people out of Gainesville here on the table to the right. Waiting on them to get this party started. I do have to say, mad props to Ball Breakers for the beautiful team shirts.
Tim, did I? Oh yeah, their team shirts are legit. But did I hear right? Is Fox and Friends, are they the defending champions? The ones that won this last year?
Yes, 100%.
Wow.
We've already seen the second place team on the live stream yesterday, and here we are getting the first place team from last year back on the stream here, and super stoked to have that. What a treat.
It's going to be a lot of fun, as they all have been. It's been great.
Yeah, final 16 in the building here. By the way, guys, if you lose this round, you're in the money. $350 on board here. I didn't realize James and Michelle done walked in here, sitting there hanging out. Goodness gracious, trying to be all sneaky, peeky. Goodness gracious, I love those guys. But no, so final 16 here. Everybody's in the money, $350 guaranteed, and this is a battle for upping that to $1,500 instead.
All right, this is it looks like this is how Fox and Friends gets ready to do battle. They are dancing to this song. That's they definitely got the mojo going. How you guys doing?
James and Michelle Harper coming on by.
How many teams y'all got left in it? Michelle? Got one?
One team remains.
On table 3? Okay. Trevor, I tried to be nice to you the last time, buddy. I got one of the players coming up asking me to be nice to him. The little short guy in the blue shorts there. He is
can't be nice to him.
He can't be nice. He's British, and he's British, and he is a Super 7. So
you definitely can't be nice to him then.
No, not at all. I'm jealous of him. That's what it is.
Yeah. By the way, I just got to apologize here. James and Michelle came by and told us their final team is on table 3. And look who's that. That's Jacksonville's final team on table 3 here. You're going down, James and Michelle. I'm calling it right now. Calling you out. You're going down here. Anywho, back to the main match at hand here.
Hey, I like that little camera swivel.
You like that? Take a look at this pool out here.
I didn't know you brought a drone in here. This is really good. That is awesome.
Got nice little 360s on each of the tripods here.
That is awesome.
Ooh, already got a match on the way there.
I think we're ready to go. It looks like do we have the list?
We do not have the roster yet. I asked for it. I don't know where it's at. Waiting on that roster here. Perfect. Mr. Tony's got my back here. Guys, we are live stream on Jacksonville AP, on the Voice of Jacksonville Pool's Facebook page. Sorry, I've got such a habit for that. My YouTube page as well, the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. And for some reason or other, wanted to be nice this time around and properly stream to Lake and Osceola's Facebook page for me also here. So, all right. Mr. Tony getting that wonderful roster for us. But I can tell this right here looks like Team Fox and Friends here will start off the break. That's our Trevor Hill. There we go. Go Bex. Let's go. Leslie, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in, guys. Everybody, give it up for your respective teams here. Show the love. Show the support here. Appreciate everybody for being into the live stream, guys. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so darn much here. You guys rock. Miss Derrick over there already starting trouble. Shenanigans here right off the bat. Ooh, team captain on the first row here, Miss Rebecca Duffy for the Ball Breakers. I am stoked about this. Skill level 3 versus Miss Jennifer here, skill level 2. Okay, just a slight difference. All right, guys, I'm going to get the rest of this put on in here in just a second. I'll go through the lineup for you guys.
So the race to 7, both of these teams, as we've seen so far on the live streams today, race to 7. This first matchup is a 2 versus a 3.
Yep.
We've got Jennifer at the table. She's the 2 representing Fox and Friends, who are the defending champions, and obviously been very battle tested. Not only have they've run the gamut this time, but they won all of the rounds last year. So congratulations to the run they have made. They're trying to be back-to-back champions. She is a 2 leading off their team. And she's got solids. It starts off very strong.
I like it. Got a little bit of breathing room on the table to an extent here. Chili, great question here. He said, how many teams started this tournament? 64. We're in the final 16. In the money, baby.
If you do that math, you're in the final 25%, ladies and gentlemen, of this entire tournament.
I love that, too. That's why I was so stoked that the final 25% was in the money. I'm such a fan of that.
Ooh.
That being the fact.
She's got a tough roll on that 6. Scratches in the corner pocket. That's going to bring Becky, the team captain here of Team Ball Breakers out of Tampa Bay. She's going to go to the table with ball in hand, and she has stripes. So remember, we got a 2 versus a 3. So understand what you're watching. The way this is done, if I remember right, Tim, you let me know that it starts with the lowest handicaps. You got 5 players all the way to the highest handicaps, and most of them will be either the same or pretty close, right,
yep.
as they match up. So you're going to start. So it doesn't matter what happens in game 1. The matchup's already set for game 2. It's already set for game 3, 4, and 5, and then you flip right back over and start over again. And each one of these games, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, is worth 1 point. And they're racing to 7 total points. So first one's a game of 8 ball. It's worth 1 point. The next one, the next 2 players, they're going to play 9 ball. That's worth 1 point. Then the next one's 8 ball. And so it just goes all the way around. And the way this is done, because it's an odd number of players, the next time Becky and Jennifer go back to the table, they're playing 8 ball now. Because of this, the next time they go back to the table, it will be 9 ball. And then the next time again, it will be 8 ball. It just kind of rotates around. 1 point each.
I love that. That's too good. Absolutely too good.
All right. Both players have a little bit, just a tiny bit of scratch-itis. It's a big match here, right? You know, and they're both leading out for their teams. And they have both given the other one ball in hand. We're going to see who's able to take advantage of it. Going to try shooting the 2. Oh, tried to bank it. There's too many balls in the way, but might get a good roll on this 7. Look at that thing roll up there in the corner, but didn't quite get there. Becky's going to come back to the table.
Love this, guys. We're already off to a good start here on the stream. Come on in.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about the chat. See, I'm a rookie, guys, when it comes to this. I think I did the Southeast Challenge with, what was his name from Georgia?
From Georgia, I'm trying to think who was there. I know.
It was about 3 or 4 years ago. He's a league
Nope.
operator.
Will Hoyt?
No.
Was Mr. Billy there?
Yes, it
Billy
was Billy.
Brantley, Yep.
Billy Brantley and myself, we did. It was a really fun one. We had a good time. And we did the whole thing without drinking an ounce. It was really good. It was really strong.
I love that here. Mama Lane, I don't blame you for wanting to see Jacksonville. They are, of course, competing, but this isn't semifinals, though. So don't worry about it on that. We're not to the semifinals yet. We're in the final 16. But if you're looking at the boards, it may look like they're in the semifinals. It's because there is 4 individual boards that all combine together. It's technically one big board per se, but just the way it looks, the way it was separated, easier for viewing on Google Docs. It looks like 4 separate boards. But it's all the same tournament, all one giant board. So, Wayne Kelly, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Pate here, DJ Spano.
Yeah. Oh, Stephen Pate. Now, Stephen Pate, he's a drummer.
Oh, there we go.
He's in a band. So, yeah, that's
like that.
Good stuff. So, just so you know, once again, we started with 64 teams. We've had 48 teams eliminated.
They gone.
48.
Yep.
Man,
Isn't that wild?
That is wild. We got 16 left.
Yeah. It blows my mind, though. It really does. I mean, we were just here yesterday. The pool room was filled to the brim and then some. Had to make sure people understand, like, hey, there's space outside for you. Whereas now there's breathing room in here today.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you say there's breathing room, but I'm telling you, with as tense as this is, I think they've sucked up just a little more of the oxygen.
Right.
Just a little bit more.
You start to cut it with a knife there in the air. I don't blame him. I mean, thinking about this matchup, this is a almost a $1,200 matchup, $1,150 to guarantee yourself. It's $350 if you lose here. You guarantee yourself $1,500 in the next round if you win. So it's a lot.
And not only the money, the idea that you come to this tournament, it's a 3-day tournament with some of the best teams all around all these regions, and you're thinking to yourself, is there any way we can make it to day 3? Well, whoever wins this match here right now, this round, is going to make it to day 3, and they're going to be in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, 100%.
That's pretty cool. They'll be in the final 8. You're going to make the final 8, like the Elite 8 in March Madness, only it's April.
There we are. I love that.
Nice shot by Becky. Look at that.
She's running smooth, all cylinders, pumping.
Yeah, she's going to have to – she doesn't have a big window for that 14 ball if she makes this 15.
Stroke it good. Goes for the bank. Interesting.
That's
very interesting.
That's a little tough. She's going to have to just try to make a good hit on this ball. I don't see any way to make it from here. You don't want to get trapped off this ball into the pocket. Oh. All right, she's going to give ball in hand, but she made a great run.
Yeah, she did. And honestly, I mean, with where the other solids lie, her 14's not really in the worst position here. There's a couple solids upfield to bring the 14 bottom right. There's at least a 7 downfield. I mean, again, you could get tied up here, maybe hide a little bit, but.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, Wayne Kelly says plays our men's Moose tournament at the location you're at. Nice, Wayne. So you're familiar with the Moose Lodge 766 here. This place has been phenomenal, brother. I love it.
Yeah, no, it is very nice. I'm telling you, the way the tables are set up, all the rooms, and I'm telling you, you got beverage and food stations all around. You've got vendors. It's like a mini Vegas. It is, and you look to the left, you got all the boards up there, the big boards, all side by side. So everybody keeps going over there and taking photos.
Yeah,
this is great. So what's going on here? So he's calling it a timeout. Is he trying to? What do you think he's doing?
Well, this is Mr. Stuart Fox here, team captain and the 5th person in their matchup. I think mainly he's just trying to ensure that she doesn't leave it an easy option, easy out for that 14. And I also think as well that maybe potentially here he's just going through the entire run of like, hey, you may get here, you may get there. Like, here's how you kind of breathe through a little bit of your options. Because the problem with lower skill levels sometimes that you get so stuck on your coach said you're going to go here, here, and here. And it's almost like you just become this rigidity thing that you can't like break away from that if you get
what happens if you overroll it, right?
Yeah, you can't change your plan. You're like, well, he told me to run this one, and you still go after that shot, and they're all sitting there on the sidelines like, well, how'd you go after that shot? It's like, well, you told me to. Like, this was the plan, So I'm hoping he kind of gave her that extra little bit, like, you may have this, you may run into that type situation, but
if she was my player, I would have told her, like, no matter what happens, when you get in a little trouble, that one ball's your savior. Go ahead and take it. And so I probably would have taken that one ball there because she wasn't sure. And now she's leaving Becky with a great possibility to get out and get a 1-point lead early for her team.
Yeah, this is a regular shot. Nothing crazy here. Just don't roll it up. That's all you don't want to do here. You roll it too far, you're going to be in trouble.
Perfect. That's as we both groan. That is perfect.
And instantly the green flag gets thrown here.
Looks like they're going to call for a ref just to make sure that we don't have a double hit situation, but I think it's far enough away she's going to be okay.
There's definitely a little span here.
If she makes this will give her team a 1-0 advantage and a race to 7. So here we go.
Yeah, there's definitely a good angle there. Oh, that will be no rail and ball in hand.
Yeah, that's going to send Jen back to the table. Jennifer's going to go back to the table with ball in hand. Wow.
And you already got a goose, so you take the 2 or the 6 out of the way whenever you're sitting in her position, and like you said before, you got the one ball no matter what.
Yeah, I'd take the hardest ball right now with ball in hand, right? You take the hardest ball, make it easy.
Make it easy.
And then if you get on the 2, go ahead and take that. And if you don't, take that duck.
Yeah,
right?
take the dunk. Yep. Let it
What?
reset.
She doesn't have another timeout either. So
No, this
she's
is
got
all
to be
her.
thinking about this all herself.
Oh, don't pull back on that.
It's not bad. I'm not sure if that asking for a shot to be watched got in Becky's head a little bit. You know, started double thinking about it, like what are they going to watch for? You know, oh, double hit. And okay, I got to be careful not to double hit. And then I think she double clutched her cue and just didn't hit it tried to get the cue out of the way so quick. That's a great shot. So no matter where you leave that ball, because of where the one is, you got to feel confident here.
You definitely do here.
So she's going to shoot this one. As long as she doesn't scratch down in the corner, that cue ball is going to travel down and be in a pretty good spot to possibly make this 8-ball. But that's the corner I was talking about. The old coffin corner, when you think about that tangent line, it's one of those that'll feed right directly into it. So Becky gets another great opportunity here. She marks it confidently with her marker. She's got that little look of anger, like I'm going to take this thing down, and she does it. Look
There
at
we
that.
go.
All right, just like that, it's 1-0. We're just starting here, just starting.
Yeah, that was nice though. That was nice. Zach, I'm assuming you know Jen with that comment here. There you go. Leslie in there says, Becky, you got this. Absolutely. Becky did good. She played really well.
Well, Stephen Pate says, unpaid promotion for 51 Boneyard. Yeah,
I
that's
missed that.
That's his band. Rock on with an alien face in the middle. There you go. Unpaid promotion. No, I'm going to charge you, Stephen. You can expect a bill in the mail for that.
Yeah, exactly. I got my cash app. We'll message you.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Stephanie, you want to say anything while you're? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. My wife's behind me, and I know she doesn't want to, but I was just kind of messing with her.
Next time she's behind us, I'm going to hit that webcam button real fast, okay?
That'll be good.
We'll get her.
All right, we got match 2 coming up. What do we got?
If I'm seeing correctly here, Adam for the Ball Breakers versus Carrie 4-4, if I'm seeing that correctly here. Double check me.
It is. It is a matchup of a 4 versus a 4. Adam Sinwich and Carrie Carr.
You know, it was great. I was talking to Fox and Friends about strategy around this, and I made mention about what we talked about earlier today about how important that person at third spot is, and they said, yeah, absolutely. They're like, a lot of matches are going hill. They're like, you need to know your third person.
Sorry. It just
that was beautiful.
felt like 95 balls went in at once.
Oh, my gosh. Save some for the rest of us here.
That was a monster break. Left the cue ball center table. That's the dream
Such
break.
control.
That's the dream break. But
Oh, man.
got to make sure it stays a good dream here. All right, so what were we saying about strategy?
Talking about strategy, talking about that third person in the lineup here, how important it is. And it's funny because when I was talking to Derek, she was saying, why that is that they went with the line they did was because of who was in that third spot. And right now, looking at the lineup here, Team Ball Breakers has Arthur, skill level 4 in the third spot, whereas they have, for Fox Friends, they have Trent, skill level 5 in that spot. Mm-hmm. So maybe they feel a little bit more confident with that lineup here to be able to get it to victory.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's it. They wanted to make sure they dominated that third spot, handicap-wise at least, right? Skill level-wise. All right. Carrie gets back to the table, and she is now on the 3-ball.
I tell you, Chili, I love that question on YouTube here. He's asking if it was an intention to ice the player or not here. My always thought process on that, same thing I tell players all the time here, what makes sharking effective? Very simplistic, your reaction to it. So if you don't worry about anybody's reaction, you're like, cool, they're just double checking for something, no big deal. There's just another person here to look at the table with me. If you take it from that point of view here, it doesn't matter. It never does. Like I would have zero problem if a league operator followed each of my shots on the table here. I would have zero care in the world. Right? I'm like, cool, they got to see me shoot. Like, let's go. Like, that's awesome. As long as you can get it like that, you're good. The problem is that people that yell the word shark the most are the ones that let it bother them the most here, instead of just being like, cool, they were just looking for something. Well, it wasn't necessary. Who cares? I don't care if it was necessary. That was just another person near the table. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's the idea of how does it affect you? What do you do with it? And I like your thinking. Just, you know what? Someone else is going to get to watch me make this ball.
Yep.
I just got one more audience member to watch my amazingness happen on the table.
100%.
All right, Adam played a good defensive shot, so He's back at the table now with a good opportunity.
Oh, with a great shot, and the Drama Llama making an appearance on the table again, acting like it wasn't going to fall for a second there.
Wow, that was about 20 rails in the corner pocket.
Right.
There you go. I got a nice little bump there. So he's got a pretty easy 5-ball, pretty easy 6. Just doesn't want to get carried away with the cue ball here because he's going to probably thin this ball. Nope, he went for the corner.
He went for the corner.
Oh, that corner. He went for that corner.
Oh,
and he made the 6 at the same. So he's got them all in. And now he's got a, oh my gosh.
Oh, no. Didn't want to make the 6 in that process.
No, that was his setup ball. But
oh, man.
I guess you can't argue when you get one roll.
No,
you just got to take it.
Yeah,
he's going to shoot this
table gifts
toward the corner.
Uh-oh. It's going to freeze up outside the side pocket. No, it's going to roll.
Oh, it's going to leave a tough shot.
It's not a bad leave.
It's definitely bakeable.
Yep. Here we'll at least have a swing at it, but there you go. Derek coming to the table now. Guys, just want to give a shout out. I see a lot of y'all on the Lincoln Osceola page as well here. Appreciate y'all so much for coming in the stream. Shout out to anybody that came through from the Tampa Bay side. I know there's a lot of friends and family in stream as well here. Tampa Bay team came in and they were like, we're going to already start tagging people. I was like, I like that. Tag people early. I know you got a moment till you're around, but going to get everybody ready. Let them know. 4 p.m. Let's go.
Hashtag Tampa Bay PA, baby. Shout out to the 336 group. All right. We're looking at the bank shot then, right? That's
yes,
what we're
sir.
doing? Okay. Trying to help line her up.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it goes. It looks like from our viewpoint, at least, that the angle is a little short. So she does need this to open. A little softer hit may get the day unless she's going to hit it dead on and already have those spot in the rail where it needs to go. But if you're not sure, and just from the normal shape of hitting it dead on, if you're like the angle short, if you want to open up a little softer, we'll get it.
Look at that. Oh,
second time around.
Wait. And there it goes.
Money. Let's go, Miss Carey.
You know, sometimes you just got to hit it just hard enough that if you don't get option 1, there's always option 2.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
All right, all tied up. And now this is that pivotal match that you said the matchup. Arthur, the skill level 4 versus their strong 5, Trent, right?
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, this is going to be, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to put too much pressure on him, obviously, but I think realistically this is what could set the tone for this match, because I think even if it goes like the majority of matches have, where after we get through the 5 players and we repeat and go back to player 1 again, you know, I have a feeling it's going to be 3-2, but I think how this one goes sets the tone for what that second round of matchups is going to look like. And honestly, I think this could be the determining factor of who wins this overall. So again, sorry to put that on you, Arthur and Trent, but I mean, you got 5s and 7s left afterwards. It's
putting a lot at stake in this third round matchup.
It's definitely my guess for sure.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. You've seen a lot of these matches, so you kind of have an idea how it goes.
Chill, we was talking about earlier, dude is rainbowing from the hip. I love it here. Juanita in here. So let's go, Fox and Friends. Mid-Florida, giving some shout out to Miss Carey here. Love it. Glad you're here in the stream, Juanita.
What's up, Donna? In the 336. See a lot of people saying go Carey. I like that.
Yeah, show the love here.
Everybody's rooting on their players. Arthur Arnold, the old double A, coming in at a skill level 4.
When in doubt, energize it out. Let's see what he can do here. But Chili, I agree with you, man. Chili on my YouTube side said, cool to see all the different team jerseys. This is one of my favorite things of different events. It's a little cherry on top. Not a necessity, but I don't know. I like people's creativity about team jerseys. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? It shows team camaraderie more than anything, right? It shows a team that definitely is going to bond, and they do a lot of things together, and they just come in all looking clean.
Absolutely.
You know, I remember one of the first times I played in like I don't know what they called it back when I started in the APA a million years ago, but it was the equivalent of the World Qualifier.
Okay.
I think we just call it citywide, right, back in the day. And I walked in, and our team was just young and dumb, right? That's we just went in and we're like, all right, let's go get him. And we walked in, the team we played, all had on these matching, like, amazing shirts, and I think it intimidated the hell out of us. I mean, before we ever played a game, we're like, oh, my God.
I don't blame you. I mean,
these guys are professionals.
Yeah.
And I was young, and I was like, oh, wow. So there may be something to it. Maybe it's a little bit of a psychological advantage, too.
And Juanita, it's our pleasure sharing the stream out. My one ask from you, and especially everybody here on Facebook, it's super easy to hit the share button on your page here. And you can just share it out to your page, let people know what you're watching. You ain't got to do anything crazy on it. If you like to, some people like texting it as well. Facebook will give you that option too, to shoot it in Messenger, shoot a text message, and copy the link. But it takes you just a moment to hit the share button. And if you get a chance to as well, follow the page and follow the travels. Nice breakout on the 5 right there. Very well played by Trent.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good here because the stripes, which are not his, are in a little bit of trouble. And the solids, other than the 3 ball, it looks, oh. Well, and then that happens.
Yep.
Every time I think I've got it figured out.
It's tough in the commentary world, man. We pay a compliment, and they're like, watch this. I'm like, no.
I'm like, he's got it right where he wants it.
Right.
Well, now this, if I'm Arthur, I can make that 11. If I can make that 11, I might do that right now. He's going to call a timeout. That's going to bring in his coach, which is the Super 7, Trevor Heel from the UK.
The gentleman we can't be nice to. I'm just kidding.
Can't be nice to him.
Can't be nice to him.
He's probably one of the nicest humans on the planet, so we're not allowed to be nice to him.
Oh, I love making that joke. It's too good. Too good.
So there was I got a fun little joke for you.
Oh, hit me with it.
Or whatever you call it. What did, if you like geography at all a little bit, but what did Tennessee? You ever heard that one?
Mm-mm.
What did Tennessee?
I don't know.
I bet that team over there knows. The same thing Arkansas. Sorry.
I'm still in that one.
Sorry.
I'm still in it. Good dad joke. Let's go.
There you go. Great shot.
I love it.
Great shot by Arthur. Oh, look, if he doesn't see that 9 ball right now, he should get that 9 ball.
Yeah, he should. He's not gonna have
I'm whispering to me and you, but, like, you got it.
Arthur, we're trying to give.
We're trying to help you.
Listen to us, Arthur.
Arthur.
No.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to watch this on replay, Arthur.
Nope.
You're gonna see that you had the best ever shape on that 9 ball.
Yeah, because that 9 ball's in ugly mode.
Now he may prove us all wrong. You know what? He can make it from there. Wow. You know what? It's a severe cut. It's gonna let the cue ball go all the way around the table. I don't know. He might prove me wrong. That's a tough cut, though.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, the 4 is there for, I was about to say if he can kind of snooker up with pop the 9 off the bottom short rail, snooker up with the 3 ball, but the 4 is there kind of as a safety.
Yeah.
If he can snooker up on the left-hand side of the 3, I mean, you just got to hit this so good, though, to get that so perfect. You can't really hide with the 8s.
I'm thinking if he tries the severe cut and he misses it, it's not going to go too far. He might plug that 8 up, and that's what he was thinking. He just didn't quite put enough juice on it.
Yeah.
Because he would have hit that bottom rail and kind of maybe rolled over in front.
I would have loved that. That would have been very nice defense right there.
All right, here comes Trent. He's mad about scratching earlier, so he's coming back. My God, gets way up on that top rail. And the thing is, if you don't make this ball, that cue ball's coming down toward the 9, which is exactly where Arthur needs to be. Let's see what he does. Oh, he drills it like no problem.
Yeah.
Like butter. He's going to get shape on the 1.
Slow down. There we go.
Yeah.
He's working with this. Not nice, though.
You know what? He said, I drilled 1 long range. I'm going to drill the next one. And he goes for the bank. Oh. You know what? Not too bad, actually. I don't want this 9 ball. I don't want it.
Arthur doesn't want it either. He's ready to return to Amazon.
Yeah, I can't cut it in the corner.
He done printed out the shipping label and everything. Told UPS come pick this thing up. He wants that on the 8 ball right now.
Yeah, the only thing I think he'd try to do is bank this all the way up, and hope the cue ball doesn't stay in the way when you do it. Oh, he's gonna come across and come back and graze it. That's a very low percentage shot.
If he can actually, if he can shoot this into that bottom short rail, like dumb out and pull it back a little bit, he could snooker up with the 8.
Yeah.
That was the chance of missing it completely or scratching was relatively high.
When I got to tell you, that's also, you get one timeout, right?
One timeout per
used
rack,
it
yeah.
early in this game. Used it
Yep.
early. That one right there, that would have been one. They would have all jumped up and said timeout. Let's talk about it.
Definitely.
Let's make sure we don't, That's all right. I give Trent a really good look back at this table.
Derek sitting here recommending using the one ball as the out ball. So roll up here, stop shot on the one, top right-hand corner pocket, 8-ball bottom left. Actually, I'm such a fan of side pockets. I would have taken it to that right-hand side pocket being closer, but
I mean, it's a good shot, but he's got up on the rail, which he's a good shot. He's a good 5. Shouldn't be any problem, but you just want to make him all as easy as you can, He did good. Now he's going to come across back. He's going to go back and forth. That's not too bad.
yeah, right between the rails. Let it stroke out a little bit. David on the Lake Osceola Facebook page here said, that's my team from last year. We got first place. There we go. I really enjoyed the tournament last year. Let's go, David. Glad you're back in the stream with us.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's that thing where you just, you're trying to make each shot, the next shot, easy. And when you get a little bit out of shape on one, you tend to get a little bit out of shape on two. They just get a little harder. Now Arthur's got it. Oh, wow, what a great shot. Great shot.
He's got the chance.
I'm telling you, this is a flip because it looked like it was done. Trent had it, and now Arthur is about to give his team the lead, 2-1. Great shot on that 9 ball, and then the 8 for Arthur. Ball breakers up 2-1.
Yeah, what a good victory. I'm telling you guys, I'm not against Fox and Friends. I actually know Derek Stewart there, and
we're not going to get political whatsoever on this call.
Yeah, we're not at all. but I'm telling you, if my prediction holds true with that third round matchup here, I think right now ball breakers is favorable.
You think you think that moved the needle in their favor. Not only is it 2-1, but that critical third round matchup.
Yep.
So yeah, we're not gonna talk Fox and Friends or CNN or any of that stuff. But as far as the team Fox and Friends, we're gonna root them on. We're gonna root on ball breakers.
100%. Speaking about rooting on here, Alston coming up here versus Dawn. Did I see that correctly?
It is Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn Lanfranca. Dawn Lanfranca. I know a little bit about Alston. He serves in the Army, and he is pretty soon. He's got 2.5, I think, years left on his 20-year enlistment in the Army.
Let's go.
And he's going to spend the last 2 years in Korea, South Korea. Yeah, so he's going to be leaving us after next session for 2 years and then come back and retire.
Well, saranghae to you there, and appreciate all that you do, my friend. Thank you, Austin. Hope you enjoy being over there overseas.
Yeah, I told him, I said, if you really get a nice place over there, maybe we'll come say hi.
Yeah, 100%. Wife and I are, hopefully when the kids get close to maybe around teenage years, we're planning a trip to Korea. So wife is half Korean, mother-in-law's full Korean.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, yep. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, so we're full-on Korean household, and we get to enjoy all the wonderful stuff. I always make jokes to everybody all the time. I'm like, I got a Kuko rice cooker. I was like, and this wonderful albino boy right here himself, yes, I know how to properly wash and make rice.
That's awesome.
So.
You might have to give Alston a few tips then. That's kind of cool, knowing that, that's his plan. That's pretty neat.
100%, yep.
That's not what he wanted, but I think the roll is going to leave it a little tough. A little tough for Don, but it's makeable. So this is match 4.
Match 4, yep.
2-1, and they're racing to 7 total points. All right.
I love it. Chili was asking earlier, why did I think the third round matchup so important? It's just what I've kind of got a vibe from the tournament. I can't say for 100% it is. I can't guarantee it to you that it is. It's just kind of what I've noticed, and especially because the third player out of the 5 people is the one that, if it comes to a hill-hill matchup, they're the ones that's last to play and has to bring it home. And so you've got to have the strong person there, and you really want somebody there that you understand will be strong in 8-ball, because they will play 2 matches of 8-ball after it's said and done, and only 1 of 9-ball. So there's a lot of strategy that comes into that whenever you have a lineup to which you can fluctuate your players around, because, again, in the lineup, you have to go from lowest skill level to highest. So if you played a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, you have no choices there. Whereas like one team we saw on the stream played a 3-3-3, 7-7. Well, those first threes they could put in whichever order they wanted to.
Yeah.
Whichever way they wanted to. And so they could choose one of their threes they're like, all right, you're very strong in 8-ball. You're a good first person to put up right off the bat. You may end up playing 2 matches of 8-ball, 1 of 9. So we're going to put you in slot number 1 or slot number 3. But there's a lot of strategy involved. And again, when I was talking with Fox and Friends, which won it last year, which is a big deal, there was agreement that maybe I kind of hit the nail on the head of saying that third person was your anchor person, very strong. They got to be somebody that's able to complete it and take it home, not somebody that may end up freezing up, which some of us do, man. Tournaments are tough. There's a lot of nerves. So.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. So Alston's coming back to the table, and he is stuck like Chuck.
Very tough.
He's got a 9-ball. He's got to make a good hit on it. He's got nowhere to go, but he's got to go around the world on this, and they're going to burn that timeout.
Don't do it, but oh.
Yeah, you might have to, because if there's any way you can make a good hit, it's a big difference between giving ball in hand with just a few balls left on the table. Both good shooters.
Yeah, they are both 5s, so I do need to take that into consideration for sure. There is, with ball in hand, there is definitely a runnable play here.
Well, most 5s, you give them ball in hand, and there's not many balls left on the table, and they're spread out.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to finish it off, so might be worth burning it here. We're going to find out, especially if he makes a great hit.
Absolutely. Chris Daniels, I know you're asking about Jacksonville, brother. I appreciate it, man. I know your dad's on that team, sir. I do not have a clue where they're at on their run here. So I'll see if I can find out later on here. We got a couple team members watching and see if maybe I can update you. I just can't make a promise of it, man. But we're going to enjoy this one right here.
And as these get closer and teams keep moving on, there's going to be other teams on the live stream tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Then after that, and then in the finals. So there's 3 more chances to catch your team on the live stream. He gave it a good whirl there, just barely missed it. Now here comes that ball in hand with a good 5. Don is happy about this situation.
Yeah, that 6-ball where it's at is now in a more favorable position. You start with a 3, 4-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. You definitely want me to pop up a little bit to take 6 bottom left, 7 bottom right. And again, you need angle on that 7, so you pop back upfield for the 8. Oh.
She's not going to like that, because now she's frozen to it, so she's going to have to move this cue ball. She can't just lay up. She doesn't have a shot, so she's going to kick at it. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not sure if she's used her timeout on this game or not.
Luckily, she's got the 1-rail kick onto it, which could end up making it as well. But
if she could just touch the 2-ball, right, then she's going to lock him down pretty good. If she could just hit this with just enough speed to just touch the 2, which she did.
There you go.
Oh, wow, look at that roll. She hit a little harder than I was thinking, but you know what? All the balls rolled together, and she got an amazing defense out of it and put her balls right near the pocket. She's got to love it.
All right, last call for tickets in the corner there. Last call for tickets for the
Austin
raffle
here, good eyes on the 4, maybe a potential 4-9 combo. I'm not a big fan. I'm afraid of ending up rattling that 9-ball in the corner pocket and leaving it there, but it is an option. Ooh, he landed the defense. Nicely done.
Really
Very
nice
well
shot.
played.
All right, here we go. A little 1-rail kick for the 4. Oh, good try. This can be ball in hand. And now this good 5 has a good look at the table to get out.
Trying to think here. I mean, honestly, you got a little bit more closeness between everything again. I really don't.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really anything too crazy. Just keep an angle on your 6 here so you pop back up.
That's exactly right. If he could get his cue ball right back where it is right now after making this ball, it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see. Or he could roll it further. Either way, he's got 2 different options, but I think he's going to go with what we thought. That's good. That's good right there.
Let's go.
All that military training, probably, a marksman. This might be good. Hip 2 rails.
Get off that rail. There we go.
You know what? That's great.
Yeah, he can work with that. And that's the important attitude to have, right, after a shot. Like, even if you're a little bit further than what you want to be, I can work with it.
Yeah.
Way better attitude.
Certainly can. Just got to bear down and make sure he follows through with this shot.
Side pocket. Nope.
Oh, cue ball's rolling. Oh, it hangs there. Well, Dawn wasn't sure she was going back to the table, so it's a bonus either way, but not an easy shot here. She's got to go length of the table all the way down in the corner.
I think if any of us assumed that nerves were at play on anything at first, and we were like, all right, maybe the first day it was, and a little bit coming in today, and here we are, final round of day 2, trying to get to day 3, like you said, and if you ever questioned it, you definitely know now that nerves are there. Oh.
So this is the tough part about 9-ball. You shoot this amazing shot.
Yeah.
You get it all the way down there, and you miss, but you leave it in the pocket. You know, normally in 8-ball, you're like, okay, good, I own it, right?
Exactly.
It's like Monopoly. I got Park Place down
That's
there.
what I say all the time. I love it.
But in 9-ball, you just basically sold the farm.
Yep.
You're not trying to, but, you know, that's what happens when it hangs up. That's why you see a lot of these, like, 7, 8, 9s, they'll get beat. They'll make this amazing shot all the way down the corner. It'll bobble and stay, and then that 2 or 3 will just come up and be like, thank you, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. He's going to shoot the 8 and try to bring the cue ball past it to the rail and then back. Didn't put a lot of power behind it, so he's going to make it a little tougher on the 9. I'd probably put a little more speed because you had the whole table to work with, but all you got to do is just make it.
Tell you, man, this may break the mold, though, if Austin gets us here. Is it Alston or Austin?
Alston.
Austin, sorry.
That's all right.
If Austin gets us here, it's going to break the mold to where they have the potential for it to be 4-1 going into the next set of matchups. But
no, it's going to tie it up.
Yeah, which means no matter what, after we're said and done on matchup number 5, it's going to be 3-2 going into the nice little resets where we can bring back player 1 here on both sides.
So interesting about this was kind of was the exact opposite of the last game because their player was in complete control and then kind of missed on the ball before the last one and then gave the out to Arthur. And now on this one, it looked like Alston was in complete control.
Yes.
And then at the very end gives the out over to Dawn. So that's funny how it works sometimes.
Absolutely is.
All right, it's big dog time.
Big dog time here. The 7s are here to play. Mr. Trevor, Mr. Stuart Fox. I wonder if he's the Fox of Fox and Friends. I'm just kidding. I know he is.
I think, you know, I don't see any other Foxes on there. So
nope, that was definitely him.
it's got to be that one. All right, we get to, and then we got Prancer, which is our 7-9, our Super 7. Trevor Hill. Everybody loves Trevor in Tampa. He is one of the kindest, fastest, amazing shooters you'll ever see. So if he gets to go to the table, he's fun to watch.
I love it.
He's getting to go to the table without a shot, huh? All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Looks like Stewart made a ball. So he's solids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, he's solids.
All right, I like that.
Playing smart right off the bat.
Yes.
That's knowing your opponent because now he's got one trouble ball where he didn't before.
Mm-hmm. I would dare say that's a huge matter of respect right there right off the bat here. I always love when I see higher ups and say they go and swinging for anything at all here. They're like, nope. They're like, I know what you're fixing to try to do to me. I'm gonna lock you up here.
That is definitely knowing your opponent.
Yeah.
The very first shot out of the gate, all these balls on the table, and you lock one up. You know what you're playing against, right?
Yes, you do. And you're not taking it for granted.
Trevor Hill's got enough in his jar and bag of tricks to be able to do some crazy stuff here. He might try breaking it out right here with his 13, cut the 13 in the corner and break out the 11. He just doesn't have fear.
His facial expressions are amazing. I'm loving this. Stephen Pate said, get slow-mo ready. So the Trevor replay will look in normal speed.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they had a speed pool tournament, he'd be a champion, out here. If we did that, you have to shoot each second in 10 seconds or less each shot. It's so funny. You see all these 7, 8, 9s, and they tell you, pre-shot routine.
Yep.
Walk around the table, look at it a long time, kind of get down on it, breathe, do all that. Nope. He acts like he just can't wait to get to the next shot. He's just full speed ahead.
There's definitely something fun about that. With
oh no, that might have. Stewart may not like that because that 2 ball he had as a safety valve just opened up.
Yeah. Oh no.
Now I never really noticed how animated Trevor's head and facial gestures
it
are
is.
until you said it.
It is. I'm really like getting a kick out of it. I like it. I mean, he's in his own world right now. Like he's got such a, like you can't tell me the mental capacity game of this man ain't strong. I wouldn't believe you. If you told me he had a weak mental game in this, even if he was a good shooter, I'd be like, you're a liar.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'd be very shocked if he's not out here. That's how good and how much control he has. Except for he did that shot. I thought he was going to cut it in the side.
I thought so too for a second. I guess he just didn't have enough room.
I don't know. He's definitely going to be second guessing that one. All right. Shine bright like a diamond.
Mm-hmm. That is it right there. In case y'all didn't know, that is Mr. Stuart Fox's theme song. So you're welcome.
Is it really?
Nope.
Okay.
But it is now, and everybody ain't gonna let him live it down.
That's awesome. Oh, that's a nice shot. Nice shot. He's got a little bit of work to do, but not much. When you think about a strong 7, they see the table a different way than
Yes.
the 4s and the 5s and the 3s and 2s for sure. So, go ahead.
No, I'm so sorry. I was about to say I just love the flexibility they have. They're like, when I start to see the run again, like we talked about this earlier about being able to change things up, with a lower skill level, given a timeout. But whenever they're able to really just recoup and just bring everything right back into alignment, you're like, dude, like you were definitely off. And what? Like you come on. Like how'd you do that?
Yeah.
It blows my mind. It's awesome.
100%. But when they do roll off, then they just go on to the next one. It doesn't take a nanosecond to go. All right, recalibrate.
Right.
Whereas that 3 and that 4 is thinking, oh no, what do I do now? Because I was supposed to do this.
100%.
Here we go. Yeah, I think he's going to just try to get down there for the 1. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. And probably just back the cue ball out a little bit. Shoot that. I think it's the 2 in the corner, and then or in the side, depending on where he gets, and then try to get shape on the 8. So just going to try to hold this cue ball a little bit.
Hey, Chili on YouTube, you take care. Be blessed, my friend. Go have a great night, okay? Appreciate you coming in.
That's pretty good right there. It gives him the wide side of the table to get shape on the 8 with. So he'll shoot this in the corner. Trevor will be licking his wounds over there, thinking to himself, why didn't I not do that ball in the side pocket? But that's okay. Maybe there was trouble there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right. It is 3-2. Team Fox and Friends. Man, what a battle.
Right? Juanita says, Twinkle Toe Fox.
There you go.
I'm loving it.
All right, so that means, they're doing a team shot.
Oh.
They got done with round 1.
Oh, man.
You can see it on the camera straight ahead. I think it's water, though, guys. I think it's all water.
Little cheers, say, baby.
There you go. Let's get this right. So we're back to the top.
Back to the top. Rinse, wash, repeat. Which, just a reminder, guys, this first battle here, Miss Rebecca for Team Ballbreakers did get the win against Miss Jen here. Guys, for those also at home asking about the Jacksonville game here, looks like Miss Danica just got her match win, so it will be 1-2 in favor of the team they are against right now, which would be James and Michelle's team.
There you go.
Yeah, this is already a great battle, though. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm just really wondering about that third match overall, but I'm also looking forward to having these two ladies back on the stream here. I feel like they did really good within their skill levels for the first matchup and are handling the nerves pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
well, now they're all seasoned vets of this round, right?
Yes.
They've all been through it once.
yep.
Settled down. It's a tight race, so we got a good battle. And now, as we talked about before, the last time these two ladies played, Becky being a 3 and Jennifer being a 2, they played 8-ball. And because of the rotation of the odd number of players, now they're going to play 9-ball.
Absolutely. You never know, man. I'm such a statistically, my numbers say that I'm better, or used to be that I was better than 8-ball. However, historically, I love the game of 9-ball more. And so, in tighter, tougher, stressful situations,
Yeah.
I rise to the occasion. I feel like better in 9-ball overall versus 8. And so you never know. I mean, this could be a complete reversal could go Miss Jen's way. We did have a couple back and forth, like little accidents here and there that both ladies had, but
Yeah. Oh, she went after that one hardcore. She might get a roll with this 8-ball, or it's going to lay up right there, but she got a good defensive out of it. Thinking about, I think your skill level, you said it's 5.5 or
Yes, sir.
somewhere in there. When you have a good player, they want to say 8 balls in my game because I'm strong at defense and I can do this. But when you play 9-ball, it forces you to shoot stronger. It
Yes.
forces you to say, all right, I gotta man up, or I gotta person up, whatever you want to call it. But and then you tend, if you're that kind of person, your best game's going to come out, right?
absolutely will.
You're gonna do that.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, the defensive aspect of playing 9-ball is what really led me to really want to improve my defense game. In fact, this is what also led me to making sure that anytime that I was on the table and playing a defensive shot, that I always called it between both teams to make sure it got marked, because I was sitting there getting disappointed. I was like, I'm trying to get my defensive shot average up. I'm going, I'm pushing. This is back when I was a 4 and 9-ball, but I was like, I'm shooting so many defensive shots in one night. And then come to find out here, I was sitting there. I was like, the other team's missing me sometimes here. I was like, I had one time where like I easily had like 10 defensive shots in one game. I mean, now granted, don't get me wrong, we had a lot of innings that game. I won't talk about that number, but I hit double digits in defensive shots, and the other team had me marked for 1. And I was like, no. I looked back at you each time. They were like, well, we didn't really think you were going for a defense. I'm like, well, that hurts my soul.
Yeah. Hurts my feelings a little bit.
Like, what? I even told you I was trying to defense here. You didn't even believe me. Oh man, I laugh about it now, but it was a hard point for me. I was like, that's the part of my game I want to improve.
That's 100%. Well, Becky got a good roll here. She had a combo, pretty easy combo, and she made it. But when you have a combo like that, sometimes that next ball, unless you hit it straight on with that ball, it's going to roll off. And it rolled off on her, made her a hard shot. She went for it. She didn't get it, but she didn't leave Jennifer really anything to shoot at, I don't think. Yeah. Oh. Now there's something. I mean, nothing for nothing. This isn't easy, but you might call a timeout and see if there's something you could do here if you're the captain. And I don't know.
Derek in the background over there dancing too. These teams are cutting up a lot. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's even a couple of them right there.
You know what it's? Oh my
Rocket
gosh!
Ball. Rocket ball.
Oh, there's something there. That was a lot of action right there.
That was a ton of action. I was like, certainly something's dropping. Table had other plans, but
Here we go. Jennifer back to the table. Remember, it's a skill level 2 versus a 3, so. There you go.
that lead may do. That may work out just fine. She is very close to that 1 ball. Stewart fights there with the flag in hand, waiting to wave it here, depending on which way. See, I like this. This is why I'm a huge fan, and this isn't against anybody else. This is why I'm a huge fan of letting your higher-ups be the ones that call for a shot to be watched.
Right.
So that way, if
what
they
a
see that it looks
shot.
weird. Can't believe she just got that.
Yeah, that was great. But now, say it again.
I was saying I'm such a fan of letting your higher-ups be the ones that way the flag and ask for a shot be watched, because they'll be a little bit more understanding of, like, hey, like, this is what the potential is. Like, this is where the risk is of a double hit or not hitting a rail or anything like that. So it makes life a little easier where you don't have to have your ref running around the room so much sometimes. They don't mind, but if we don't have to call them.
It's 100% correct. All right. We're just going back and forth here, and now we've got a really good look for Jennifer on the 2, and the 3 is just a cupcake in the side pocket, so she might be able to go on a little bit of a run here if she executes this first shot. There we go.
Done. I like that. I'm going to tell you that too. It's a cupcake in the side pocket.
Now, you're a tangent line guy. What's going to happen here with this 3 ball?
So naturally, of course, the cue ball is going to head down. As long as it doesn't do anything crazy and put any like weird bottom on it or anything, it's going to hit that left-hand long rail first. but sometimes people have a tendency to overhit this.
Or
put
put a little,
bottom.
or sometimes put a little low on it, right?
Yeah,
They think
yep.
they need to put low on it, but that's kind of the last thing. Unless you're going to put a ton, you don't want to put any.
Yeah, putting bottom here is your enemy, which is why I'm like,
There you go. That,
lower skill level, stay away from it.
that worked out just fine. She did great. But this is tough. That cue ball just rolled all the way up the table. She could see the 6, but she can't make the 6.
But she can hit in the 9, hit that 9 in the top left-hand corner pocket out of nowhere. Wreck a ball. It's a strategy, guys. It works.
Yeah. Or you could play an amazing defensive shot and live to see another day.
I think, though, didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. You got your little.
Yeah. Let's.
It's not up to us to decide.
No, it's not. You know what I'm thinking. Oh shoot! I caught it right at the last second. Darn.
Now, when you're talking about making the 9 ball, watch this.
This has a better opportunity.
I love they're both going for it.
They got to, man. Swing it.
This is Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. Just let's go. Come on.
Oh man, take that baseball bat and just point it right there to the outfield. It's going out of here.
I've seen more 5s and 6s scared to death of a shot than I'm seeing these two. They're like, I'll do it. I don't care. Let's go. Oh.
Again, some more action on the 9 ball.
Okay, now they're all spread out. Now someone's just got to finish here. You hit this with pretty good speed, nice and easy, then you're going to have the 7 ball right behind it.
Let's go.
Oh, she got a lucky roll there. That 6 ball was headed toward the pocket, which would have made it an easy shot for Jennifer, but now it makes it a very difficult shot for Jennifer. 3 balls left. It has been 2-3 in a race to 7 now for a little while. You got Ball Breakers out of Tampa, and you got Fox and Friends. Where they're out of? They're
out of Gainesville.
Gainesville. There you go.
Gainesville.
Gainesville versus Tampa Bay. Here we are. Oh, she's going to cut this. She's going to cut it in the corner. Let's see it. Oh, good try.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh.
I don't know. Can you tell?
I think she got the leave.
It's close. I think maybe she could see it. You think she got it, and I think maybe she could see it. So the good news is one of us is right. We're going to find out.
Oh, she must be able to see it. She got down on that shot real fast. Oh, she can see all of it. I sit corrected here. I sit corrected. I am not worthy.
That's why I'm a 7, because I could call one shot. All right, let's see here. Oh, my gosh. Look, this is amazing.
He gets to leave.
You watch 25 innings go just slow as paint dry, and then all of a sudden you got all this action. There it is. Look at that.
Tic
Boom,
tac
boom,
and
boom.
toe.
It is all tied up in the Meadowlands. Here we go.
That's huge right there. So Miss Rebecca for the Ball Breakers getting the win there, and 3-3.
This is awesome.
Yes.
This is what we came here for.
This is the excitement, right? This is the action we want. And great question. So Dan on the Facebook side saying, what pool hall is does Ball Breakers play at?
So Ball Breakers actually plays out of. I'm glad you asked. They're in a travel division in a little bar in Ybor, Florida. So if you guys know where Ybor is, it's a suburb of Tampa, and it's one of the most haunted little towns. And we've got this little division, Ybor, and it's kind of like a 6th Street in Austin. And we got a little bar over here and a bar over there and a bar over here and a bar over there. And they walk to each other's locations during the night.
That's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What a travel division. That is one of the most fun travel divisions I think I've ever heard of before. That's good.
She plays out of 2 different places. She also plays out of CJ's and there. So she kind of represents both. But she's got half her players at one, half the other. So it's pretty cool. But, the little travel league making a big noise here.
That's good. That's really good.
Oh, that was an aggressive break. Oh, my God. Is that the 8 ball?
On the right-hand side
Is that the 8 ball?
No.
Okay.
Oh, did he scratch on the break, though? I wasn't rooting for that. I'm sorry.
He did scratch on the break.
I wasn't rooting for that. I'm sorry.
No. It was just crazy. It's crazy movement. But now that makes this game is going to be so interesting.
Look at this.
It's going to be so interesting.
I wasn't even paying attention to that. The cue ball flew off. I even heard it in the
That cue
background.
ball went so fast off the table,
Yeah.
it would have been hard to.
Y'all talking about earlier about
Dan Perez is asking where do they play. Dan, you play in Tampa, buddy. You should know this. Sue Schroeder. Hey, Sue. Sue's one of our awesome division reps for our day division, our Tuesday day division. That's pretty awesome.
shout out to division reps, by the way, guys. Y'all are so important to APA, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh, there's Leslie. She's one of Becky's teammates back home. So Leslie, giving her a big shout out. Love the mention of the rooster, Anthony. Well, you know, anytime we could bring up the rooster, we're going to bring up the rooster. And we call that the rooster division. Why don't you tell me what you think we call it the rooster division for? There are live roosters running around all over in Ybor. No, I kid you not. It's like Puerto Rico.
Amazing.
It is.
That's too awesome.
They're everywhere. Cars have to stop. They're just running back and forth everywhere.
That's too cool.
You got to feed them and then hurry up and get inside. That's what you got to do.
I was going to say, I would keep extra food in the car.
I tried to make sure I got you. I released you from that quickly because I could tell you're like, where's he sending me? It's a bunch of live roosters just all over the place.
What he's trying to tell y'all and still be respectful towards me is he saw the gears of my brain turning real quick here, and I'm like, I'm busy getting in trouble. I don't know anything to say to this. I have no clue.
Nope, just real roosters. That's it. No other nicknames. No other nicknames.
I love it. This is too good.
It is 3-3, man. It's a match taking a while, but each one's a race to one, and each word is worth 1 point. Every point is so big, so big. So now we got Carrie Carr. She's a 4, back up against Adam Sinwich, and he's a 4. Remember, Battle of Fours. They played 9-ball round 1.
Yep.
And now it's the 8-ball version.
And Carrie got the win there against Mr. Adam a moment ago.
Oh, good try on that, too.
Chris Daniels, no team is going to be winning just yet unless it's like a 7-0 victory. Most are still well in the battle here. The last update I had, though, is it's 2-3 in favor or against, Jacksonville APA.
All right, Adam's back at the table. You know, it's pretty spread out, so it's pretty much a fun table. But what's scary is that 8-ball. You don't want, like, look at this 9. I mean, you don't want anything to hit a rail and go running over toward that 8-ball. Everyone wants to stay away from that. There we go. All right. Back at it. Here comes Carrie.
That 8-ball worries me so much.
Me too. I don't like it. And I'm a 7. I don't like it.
Oh,
All it takes is a ball to clip off another ball, something real funny.
Yep. Like anything more than like that right there.
Look, see the 10? See
No,
the 10? See what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
no, don't do it, Carrie.
And now that 2 ball's right over there by the 8. So now you got the 7 kind of by there, the 2 by there. And now Adam's like, he's going hunting for dinner right now. He is. He's like, it's time to go. All his balls are away from it, so.
Jewel over there says, you got this, best friend, Carrie. Tell Carrie again because she's about to give me a heart attack, all right?
Yeah. Well, Carrie will be all right. She'll be all right. She kind of wants Adam to get rid of that 10 ball, but she doesn't want him to get rid of that 10 ball and get on the 8. That's a good shot. Didn't get a good leave there. It's makeable, but.
Yeah, he's going to switch up and go after the 10 now.
Which if he misses, Carrie's going to love that. But he didn't. He made it. Wow, what a shot. What a shot.
Man, and a breakout on the 9 right there, too. He's set for
this.
success. He ain't playing games.
He is awake right now, and he's coming. But now, is that 8-ball center pocket, or is it a little toward the top?
It's a little
Well, it doesn't matter when you can shoot it in the corner. Doesn't matter. Oh, you got to think about it, though. But I think he can do it. I think it's fine. I just roll it up.
Mark that pocket. Please mark that pocket. Yep, there.
Get someone to watch the hit, they said.
Yep, looking for the double hit here.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a double hit.
No.
The only thing we're worried about is that little side pocket. Both teams are concerned about that side pocket. One in one way and one in another.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he drew it back really hard. Okay. Oh, my gosh, he drew it all the way back to this Bob Shore.
Well, that tells you how nervous he was about that side pocket. He wanted that thing to go.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm going to tell you, he almost, like you said, he almost made it go straight down in the corner.
Yeah, he did. Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, here we go. Air and opportunity right there in front of Jennifer. Just got to make one and then make another or find a good defensive shot. One of the two.
You actually got a little defense here. You can play flipping into kind of the bottom part of the force and the cue ball down the bottom short rail.
Yeah.
And everything should kind of parallel shift over a little bit with each other.
If she felt confident with the 7 ball on the side, she could just really start going here. If she felt confident, just stroked it nice and smooth. Oh. Now, bless her heart. Look what that would have done. She would have had the 2, then the 6, then the 7. Then she could have either played defense down here or done something else. But instead, now we got the ref there already, so they don't have to even call him. He's already ready on the shot. And they're going to use a timeout. Trevor's worried about that side pocket on this side now.
Yep. And he's showing him too. It's a great call.
Because sometimes there's a certain time when you want it. Sometimes there's a certain time when you want it. And as hard as I see that Adam shooting right now, he needs someone to tell him, like, just do it like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Make him breathe, calm down. All right, let's see what happens. He's going to go in the corner. Oh, good shot.
He hit it.
Cue ball.
Oh, it stops. It stops.
Wow. There must be a little leprechaun in that pocket.
There definitely is.
That was a great shot, great coach, but that cue ball definitely just with a little more power, went right off that ball and almost went right in the pocket. Good job, though.
Mr. Tony, hold that thought real fast.
What? So little hidden note. I am a DJ. DJ Spano in the house. But that
You want to do it? You ready?
No, I'm not going to do it.
You sure?
No, I'm going to let you do that. Go ahead and do it. That is great.
That's my trick button, by the way, for Kim. If she's up here and she starts laughing, I tell her that's the mute button.
Yeah.
And I make sure that which she didn't turn. Yeah, she didn't turn it on. I make sure the FX button's turned up on our line. And so that way, if she starts her laugh out of nowhere, she's going to hit that thing. It's the mute button, and it's really going to amplify the laugh out of nowhere.
That is awesome.
So y'all want to tell her that. I'm still going to try to get her, see if I can get her tomorrow, guys. She didn't fall for it today, but.
We still went through it. That thing was screaming toward that corner pocket. We still went through it. That thing was screaming toward that corner pocket.
Come on. Shake it and bake it.
And then look at this. What a nasty leave.
Oh, my Lord. Now that I'm calming down and taking a look at the table, you're absolutely right. This is – oh, man, what a great break.
Yeah, they have to burn a timeout here because they got to worry about this 9 ball. Like, I might tell my player, pocket that 9 ball if you could pocket it because you don't want to give them a pretty – yeah, there you go. We'll just give them ball in hand.
Yes.
We get rid of that 9.
Smart move.
Make someone run a table. Doesn't mean they won't.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they won't, but –
What was?
It was her idea to make
to make the 9. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I see her corrected. Miss Derek here saying that it was her idea to make the 9 early, by the way.
Who said that?
Derek did. Miss Derek. Who just came to the live stream table.
All right. Think. Okay, here we go. Back at it. Sorry, guys. Had a little technical difficulty. Arthur's back at the table. So, yes, this is the third round match between, this is Arthur, skill level 4 from Tampa Bay, the Ball Breakers, and then Trent, skill level 3 from Gainesville. So, Tampa versus Gainesville, race to 7. Winner of this is in the final 8, the Elite 8 out of 64 in this 3-day tournament. They're all chasing that top prize money of $7,500, representing Gainesville and Tampa Bay, Florida. Well, Trent didn't like that. He went to make a good hit and ended up giving ball in hand to Arthur. Gotcha.
Yeah. I've never known her as Allison. That's hilarious to me, by the way. We were looking on the score sheet here before. I've actually only ever known her as Derek. That's why I was like, where is she on the score sheet? I was like, where'd she go?
Well, now we know her passport name.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, look at this. Might get a roll. Might get a roll all the way down in the corner. It's got enough speed. Nope, it's going to stop right there. Is just, want to root on everybody. I'm rooting on 16 teams, but certainly got a little love for the ones from Tampa as well. So.
Got to. I love it when people are on live stream and they get on mic. They're like, please forgive me if I'm a little biased. I said, no, please. Like, when we're here. And
all right, back here at this table and a race to 7. Gainesville versus Tampa. Arthur for Tampa is back at the table, looking at the 3 ball.
Mr.
Houston winner, Stephanie Spano.
Oh, Stephanie Spano won a raffle.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Are you serious?
Hey.
Houston winner, Stephanie Spano.
Daddy needs new shoes. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
As she calmly comes up
9
to
ball.
get her cue.
9 ball.
What?
Crazy shot to make the 9
Hold
ball.
on. Hold on
Yeah,
here. We got to see that again.
Back, flip it and reverse it. That's what
Oh,
Missy
my gosh.
Elliott said. Let's go.
What a quote.
He looks, he drills this down, and he goes to hit it. Look at this. He's the whole
Man.
way. Look at this. Look at the shot. He did
Oh.
it. He was going for it, and oh my God, what a shot!
So I'm going to lean heavy into my original thoughts that whoever wins that first match at number 3 is going to be winner overall, and he has just solidified it for the second time Mr. Arthur did, and which now gives that commanding lead that you called out earlier. The 2-rack lead has, I would say, in a majority on the stream, has favored the victor. The majority of teams have not gotten away from the 2-rack lead. So Austin up next here versus Dawn. Oh, was she taking a photo while I was flexing?
Did you take our photo? Yeah. Anyhow. So did you take our photo?
I love it. I love
There
it.
we go. All right, back at it.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
Now, what's crazy about this, I'm just going to be straight. You're talking the defending champions of this tournament are now 2 games back. So they need this one.
Yep.
They need this one. And right now, I got to tell you, we want to make sure that Ball Breakers isn't getting too excited and too happy over there, because sometimes you do that. And next thing you know, it's a tie ball game, and then you're looking in the rearview mirror one way or the other.
The table seems to have this like great equalizer about it, and if you get a little too boastful about things, or again you get that magical like random I made something in shot ha 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 type situation, and the table's like, oh look, you magically scratch now too out of nowhere. It's ball in the hand of the other person. The table seems to have this weird equalizer mode of its own here, all on its own. So yeah, I agree with you. You can't be too cocky there, and you gotta make sure and keep the you got to face the road here, in my opinion. Don't look in the rearview mirror.
Well, act like you're a game behind. That's what I always tell everybody. Don't act like you're 2 games ahead. Act like always. If you act like you're a game behind, how many times do we see it in football when they do prevent defense, push everybody back, and then they give up that late score, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just if you act like you're behind, why change anything you've been doing? So
exactly.
So we had a comment on there from Juanita.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Juanita Cracker Parker. She said this made me miss pool. Well, Juanita, where are you at? What area are you at? I want to know. Because if you're in Tampa, then I want you there. And if you're not in Tampa, they want you in Gainesville or Jacksonville or
oh, she's doing a selfie over there. That's what she's doing, with a selfie. I'm assuming with her knowing Carrie that she must be close to Gainesville, but I agree 100% with Tony here. Let's get you back in the league. Let's get you back playing and enjoying and living life.
One thing that this has done, Kim Spurgeon has she's really caused a really cool thing to happen once a year over here. And allows a couple teams from all the different areas to come in and compete. And we have different ways for teams to qualify to be able to do so. So that's good. But yeah, it's just one other way. You know, it doesn't have to be Vegas. It could be a regional tournament. We have we have a fun destination travel division where we take a cruise once a year. That's kind of cool. There's all sorts of different things, and there's always singles events, guys. If I could tell you anything, is to get out there and try to win a single board. It's real simple in the way the system is. It's a board of 8 players of whatever handicap. You pay $25, you get on the board, and if you win 3 matches in a row, you're automatically qualified for a singles regionals with 3 or 4 different areas, and they're all going to be in the same skill level as you. And if you win that, then you basically get 90% of your trip paid to Vegas to go play for a world championship as an individual. Like, it's amazing. There's all sorts of opportunity out there. Have you ever played in any of the singles?
Absolutely have. Competed in singles multiple times. Not been to Vegas for singles before.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Singles is...
Did you get to regionals?
Got to regionals, yes.
Nice.
Yep. So singles is one of my favorite options here. I think it's the lowest cost option out there of a way you can earn yourself a trip to Vegas. And the beautiful thing about singles is it brings out the best, but also after your singles board, you're playing within your skill level bracket.
Yeah.
Like I've seen multiple times where people are like, but I'm just this. I'm just X number here, fill in the blank. That's what they're saying. I'm like, yeah, but you're playing with X numbers.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. It's good. So.
Very good. Brian Ambrose, you are 98.2% correct, but it's $25 for a board now. But you're right there, and you're right. That's exactly right. Juanita, you know what? Every time I hear someone say they're a horrible this or a horrible that, I watch them play, and then next thing I know, they make some amazing shot. You know what? That's the great thing. Once again, we were talking about this earlier about how the APA is an inclusive league. We have players as good as Brian Ambrose, Nelson. I mean, I don't know. Tell me some of the top players in your area. Just names.
Logan Lane. We have Christian Daniels, who's even here.
They're as good as anybody, right?
Yeah.
Even what we're watching here, we got Trevor Heel, and then you got Stewart, and you got Derek. Like, these are extremely good players. But on the other end of the spectrum, you also have like beginners and then intermediate players, and this really grows the sport. There's so many exclusive leagues out there. Like, I'm not going to say any names, but there's some that, you know, they just, unless you're really good, then you need to go play in the APA. Well, you know what? You come play in the APA because you know what? It's the largest amateur pool league in the entire world, and it's growing by leaps and bounds over everyone.
Yep, 100%. And Vegas is a sight to see, guys. Until you walk in that whole main tournament room and see the couple hundred tables that are all there at once, and you hear everything just running at once, and get just a second just to breathe in the air for just a moment, you're like, wow, like this is Vegas. Yeah. Everything we're telling you, the photos, none of it's going to do it justice until you walk in that room yourself and see it all.
Stephanie, come bring my pool stick.
By the way, that is the SVB Ruby Red that she won.
Holy
almost
cow.
a $700 retail value cuse. I think $699 right now on Sieverts or whatever.
It was so funny. You know what she said to me?
What's that?
She said, I need to buy a bunch of raffle tickets for this. And I go, what are you talking about? We're driving here, right? And she goes, don't worry about it, but I need to buy a bunch of raffle tickets. I go, what's it for, Stephanie? She goes, well, this helps with the broadcast and all that good stuff. And I go, okay, fine. Okay, fine. And look at that.
It's like I tell people when I come to do tournaments, do live stream for them. I was like, if you got raffles, like, let me know. I was like, I want to at least post it. I said, I know that there's a cost associated with me, and it's something that comes out of pocket here. It's an extra expense. That's not a requirement that a lot of people really want to make happen. And
let's see.
We can afford it. We do it.
Oh man, do we have this camera turn around?
Oh yeah, 1 second here. Give me. Someone wants to be silly on me today.
You guys got to see this. This is a Shane.
Here.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know what's that.
Almost
was at the bottom.
Started at the bottom and now you're there, and then you started at the bottom and now. Oh, here we are.
There we go.
Look at it. So my wife just won this Shane Van Boning Ghost Q. This thing's a beast. Stephanie, where you at?
She over there to the right.
Here, say hi to everybody real quick. Right here.
Throwing stuff at you.
She said, I'm not getting on camera. You're not getting that. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. This is amazing. She got this for me. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
Actually, I don't believe it. That's okay. I think she's going to be shooting with this nice ruby red cue stick very soon.
Holly asking Tony, did you get a
amazing.
cue? I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, it's Stephanie's, but
Brian Ambrose says, proof you are there. Brian, where did you think I would be? Yes,
Yeah.
Holly, I got a new cue stick. Stephanie, Holly asked if I got a new cue stick. Of course I did, Holly. What do you think? No, I did not. I might get Stephanie's used one now.
I love that.
Might be what happens. We'll see.
By the way, Juanita, I missed the comment earlier talking about you had hand surgery here. I do hope everything is healing up well for you. And again, if we can still encourage you to get back to pool if you're able to and start working towards that. There's a lady in our league that, if I remember correctly, had, I want to say some like severe back issues. I think from military. I don't want to misquote here on that and misspeak. But she's been working hard, working on her skill level, working on being back at the table and stuff. And it's been a lot for her. She's taken on a lot of different things, and it's challenging because she's like, I used to be better than this, and I know these shot stuff, and now it's harder for me to do them a lot of times here. But she's also been taking that as a chance to be a captain on a team and coach others as well, which has been really, really cool here. Sorry, I got it upside down for you. So definitely love it.
All right. Awesome. My wife, she's so amazing. Okay, here we go. Back at it. Oh, here we are. You guys, once again, we're I was just thinking, my wife bought a couple tickets. That's great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even know. When my wife wants to support something, she supports it with all her heart and all of my wallet. Okay, so let's go. Let's keep going.
Sorry, Chad.
We had $300 worth of raffle tickets. Should have known we'd have a good shot at winning that thing.
I'm dying over here. Oh, no.
Usually not the one with those tickets in it. Usually the
Oh my gosh. Stephanie Spano. That's great.
There she is. There she is. She's on stream.
Yeah, she just walked by.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we are back at it. We got Fox and Friends with 3, Ball Breakers with 5. This match has been going on for a little while.
Yes. Which is good because we've
Yeah,
had some shenanigans.
we went off the rails. Alston, he's the skill level 5 here, and he's going up against
Miss Dawn.
Dawn. Yeah, Dawn.
Skill level 5 as well. A little Cinco y Cinco. Juanita, you'll be my thoughts and prayers for your hand surgery, or your surgery again. Hope it goes well for you. Take care of yourself for sure. And again, like I said, if we can get you back to pool, come on back. Definitely understand, but don't hesitate to go out and hang out on a pool night too. And if you're recovering, that's been one of my favorite things. We had somebody that was recovering, and they still came out. In fact, one of the ladies, if I remember correctly, still came out and kept score on league night, still support the team, even though she couldn't.
Well, look at
couldn't
that.
play.
Look what the what's your nickname? The Voice of Jacksonville.
The voice Jacksonville pool, yeah.
The Voice of Jacksonville just said that you could be a certified scorekeeper.
Yep.
And really support your team in another way. You know what I say? I say you take that middle name and you just shoot one-handed.
There you go.
You just go cracker and just shoot one-handed and go get him.
I love it.
All right. Maybe that's your other last name. Juanita, I got to know the story behind that.
Right. Brian says, Tony, I'd love to get you to join the Moose and put you on my men's team.
Yeah, I love the Moose, and I've talked to the folks of the Moose here a couple times. And Brian, I think you're at the Moose down in Ruskin, right? Let me know.
The Moose and the Moosin'.
The Moose and Muskin's very nice. They got 4 diamond pool tables, but they've shied away a little bit from the league stuff for a while. But I'd be happy to always talk to them and see if we can make something happen.
Let's make it happen. Come on now.
All right, we got a timeout. Timeout here between Gainesville and Tampa. You got Trevor Heel. All 5'0" of them over here giving a coach to Alston.
Trevor's been cracking me up, man.
Trevor is our super 7 from Tampa Bay. Little British import with a big heart.
We got a gentleman by the name Damien back in Jacksonville, and I'm fairly certain he's British as well, but it's great because he looks at you up like, hey, Damien, how you been? He's like, good, cheers, mate. And I'm like, yeah, cheers, mate. I'm like, why did I just do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it here. I know the president there in Orlando, he's an hour. Jimmy have 3 tables in Ruskin. There you go. He's a hoot, not hour. Oh, he's a hoot. Okay, gotcha. Brian, Yeah, appreciate you so much. Thank you, sir. Shake it off, Don, right? Shake it off indeed. Shake it off indeed.
All right. Oh, he's trying for a breakout.
Oh.
Didn't get it.
There is actually a line here for him to still get it right here, but I'm a little worried about it. He's got to load up a little bit on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to say, if I'm playing really serious pool right there, I might just lay that 15 up even a little closer and leave the cue on the top rail and force the hand a little bit. But he is going for it. But he got down to where he could at least see it and do something, whether it be defense or offense. He could do something with it. What do you think he's going to do?
I mean, honestly, I don't see a way to make this a more favorable positioning for himself because he's going to end up hitting into it, possibly just sinking back up with a 6 and 8. I mean, there is a small window if he can clip it there up close to the side pockets.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot with where he's at, but it looks like there's just a little breather room past that 8 where he can go kind of rail first, maybe in rail almost 6 and then get closer to the side pocket instead.
I'd tell him just to push it to the rail and leave the cue on the 8. Well, either way, that keeps it kind of tied up. Doesn't make anything easy for the 6, so he's going to think to himself, that might give me another turn at the table.
Yes. David over there on the Lake and Osceola page asking what other pages we're streaming on here. The primary one is my Facebook and YouTube, The Voice of Jacksonville Pool.
Here goes Dawn. I think she's going to play a defensive shot, and she certainly does. Except for, yeah, that might be really good. Because if he's got to go rail first, then he's still got to make something else hit a rail after. And that's going to break him wide open.
Yep, that's a good point. Or he ends up accidentally giving ball in hand because he doesn't make contact with the rail after the fact. Yeah. Yep.
Let's see what he does. He's thinking about it.
This rack, man, just to think here, Mr. Tony, difference between it being 6-3 or 5-4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, so he did
good.
come rail, hit it. He's got to have something else hit a rail.
He did the 10 make contact again.
Oh, the
rail.
10 did make contact.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a good one. He
I
did
think
very well.
He did good, but Dawn actually has an opportunity to get out here because if she makes that 6 and brings the cue ball down a couple of feet, I mean, she's good to go.
I agree with you. The run is on.
Well, she overhit it a little bit, but we'll see what happens. She might get lucky. Now, my defensive brain says go hit the right side of that 1 and leave the cue right on the rail in between the 8 and that 10 ball.
Yep.
It looks like she's thinking the same thing unless she's going for it, but I would hope she's going to do the same. Yeah, it's a good shot. I'd have tried to get it a little further north, but that's a great shot. All right, so Juanita said, I got it a long time ago because I loved wafer crackers and ate a lot of them. I said, well, if you're going to call me that, I'll be okay with a K.
That's funny.
There you go, Juanita. Thank you for that. That's good stuff.
Goldfish crackers are the best, though.
Is that right? Okay. we might have to put a poll in the chat.
We're going to start some controversy now. I figured it'd be fun to say.
That's funny. Okay, Don made a great defensive shot, so it depends on what Alston does here. Oh, he hit the wrong ball, and he scratched. So I think, does she get 2 ball in hands?
Right.
You hit the wrong ball, that's
she
1.
Just take 1 shot and then pick it back up and do it again.
2, yeah. So she gets. No, she doesn't get 2 ball in hands, but she does get a very favorable layout to get out here. The 1, the 7, and the 8. And she is giving herself almost no angle here. That's all right.
David, appreciate you being in the stream here. He says it plays out of the corner pocket, and the Orioles beat on Jacksonville. The environment is a lot better.
There you go.
I love it. Listen, everybody beats on Jacksonville here. We're talking about the Jaguars, so
it's good. She made a good shot, cleared back. Now this is a long table, but you know, with that 8 being on the rail that close to the pocket, you almost want it to be, right? Gives you even almost a better aiming advantage. She makes this, it's going to be 5-4.
It needs to be. It needs to be. We have not seen a team yet get to the hill first with more than a 2-rack lead.
She drained it.
Win it all. There we go.
Oh, and they hug each other. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
I love that.
That's nice. I'm not hugging anybody after I lose. I might dap you up a little bit. I might dap you up, give you a high five.
Yeah.
Maybe shake your hand, but
exactly. Little fist bump, handshake. I'm good with that. I agree.
We'll hug it out later.
Yeah, for now we're frenemies. You're going down, baby.
Right. That's right. All right, here we are. Once again, this is the Big Dog match.
Stuart Fox got the win against Mr. Trevor a second ago.
So this is it. 5-4. Race to 7. You're going to make the final 8 out of 64 teams here in the Orlando Invitational. We got Gainesville, Florida. We got Tampa Bay, Florida.
Let's go. Let's go.
We've got the big dog Stuart Fox, who's a 7.
We got all the people.
And then we got our big, well, not our big dog, but Tampa's big dog, Trevor Heel, who is also a 7. So this is it. That's what we got. They got 16 teams battling it out for the final 8.
Look at this here, guys.
That's nice 360. So what you guys are you're missing this. He's actually standing up, circling around really slow on his kind of doing it tippy toe. It's really neat how steady he holds that camera.
Oh man,
really good.
I love it. I hope you guys are enjoying that. Look at how full the room is. It's good.
That is good.
Oh, here we go to the break.
All right. 1 game of 9 ball.
Snaps it really good. Nothing on the break. 7-8 close up to each other. 3-4 towards the top left-hand corner pocket. 1 over there closer to the left-hand side pocket. 2 kind of center table here. 9 off the bottom short rail. Man, this is an interesting rack. Twinkle Toe Fox, shining bright like a diamond. Tell him. Brian said, I'll tell that just a second here. Brian said on the chat here, he said, I can say Tony never hugs anyone after he loses because he never loses, so no hug is needed.
Oh, Brian, we know better than that. All right, here we go. We got the Mad Englishman. Look, told you there's not a shot he doesn't like.
All right. I
told you. This is his wheelhouse. Now look, his hair's on fire, and he's just going to start shooting at a high speed of fire.
By the way, guys, Jacksonville is down 3-4 over there. Very close matchup.
Oh, he almost got perfect right there. Look at him. I mean, he's loving it. I mean, he doesn't want to take more than 2 minutes in a game.
No, he definitely doesn't. He is fast as can be.
All right.
I would like to see him on the.
He kind of shorted that one, but he don't care. Look, he's just going to go top rail. He's going to shoot this. He's going to go top rail up top, come back down, and he's going to have the 8 in the side. He wants to leave himself just a little bit of an angle for the 9 ball, but he don't care.
Oh,
what a shot.
Gets the love.
That's amazing. I didn't even know he knew that shot.
He's like he's embarrassed. He's like, I'm so sorry. It's ugly. It was on TV. You can't walk away from it.
Now he's going to do this. He's going to shoot this in the side and do 3 rails around for the 9 ball.
One of my favorite shots. Because it looks so fancy.
It does look so fancy, but it's very executable for a high-level player. He's going to do that, and he's going to do this, and he is going to put his team on the hill.
I tell you, what's that little speed pull 3 ball? I think it's just called speed pull, where they put the 3 balls in a little yeah. Yeah, I would just kill to just watch him run 4 or 5 racks of that in a row and beat out everybody else's time. They're still trying to run the 1 rack.
The faster he shoots, the better he shoots.
That's so cool.
All right, so we got the defending champions, Fox and Friends from last year. They're at 4, so they need 3 straight, right? 3 straight, right? They can't lose another one.
Tack, toe.
And you got the newbies here from Tampa. Never traveled this far. I don't even think they get out of the zip code. So this is awesome that they're here and they're loving it. And they are on the hill. They have 3 chances to get 1 point and advance to the final day and be in the Elite 8 of this tournament.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And Tony, if I haven't said it, by the way, thank you so much. I'm glad you and your wife came down. I appreciate you hanging in the booth with me too. It's been an honor, by the way, sir.
It's awesome, man. You're just a professional at what you do. If you guys could, I said it earlier. I said it looks like NASA with this setup over here, but it is awesome. The best video, best audio setup I think I've ever seen for one of these pool matches that wasn't the finals in Vegas. So,
yes. Oh gosh, that setup is there. Oh.
But this is
I drool.
This is very impressive. If you see the way I set up mine, it's yeah, I'm never setting mine up again. So yours is awesome. I'm very, very, very impressed. So this is great. All right, here we go. We are back to the top of the list again because we're 10 games in.
Yes, sir.
And now we're back to our 2 versus 3. So we got Jennifer, the 2, that's got to win here. And we got Becky Duffy, the 3, that if she wins here, her team advances to the Elite 8.
Guys, if you think about it, too, with the ball breakers, they got a skill level 3, 4, and 4. They all need one of those to get a singular rack. It's over. Whereas, Team Fox and Friends has a 2, 4, and 5, and all 3 have got to compete at that high level and make all 3 at the same time.
I'm going to tell you what's interesting. You keep telling me the most important, crucial match, it's that third match. Well, here's what's crazy is if Jen finds a way to win this game.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, because she lost the first 2.
Yeah, and then if Carrie finds a way to win that next game.
Yep.
Then in that third matchup, once again, it comes around one more time, and it's then that's going to be a skill level 4 for the ball breakers against a strong skill level 5 for Fox and Friends. So once again, they'll be happy with their decision, and they'll be like, okay, here we are, 6 against 6 games against 6 games, final game, and we've got the stronger player on paper. At least, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep, it'll be amazing if that's how it plays out, and I'll be honest with you guys, there's one thing I ever root for in my life here that you guys can 100% accuse me of 24/7. That is a nice hill thriller, without a doubt. So, Jennifer says, thank you guys for bringing this to live. We appreciate you, Jennifer. I appreciate y'all, seriously. Make sure and let Kim know how much you appreciate it, too. And hopefully I get to come back for next year here and get to be back live streaming with you guys again. So I do appreciate everybody that follows my travels and everything. I'm not trying to take up too much stream time here. This isn't about me right this second. It's about Ball Breakers and Fox and Friends. But please, if you love this, one of the easiest ways you can support, it costs you 0 money. Follow the Facebook page, follow the YouTube page, both under the same name. Woo! Swinging a little bit.
Yep. The one
this.
thing Becky has in common with Trevor is that neither one of them have a shot they don't like. they'll just fire in the hole.
I love it, though. I mean, it's such a fun attitude to have. Like, It really is. It's such a good thing.
All right. Every time Jen goes to shoot, I find myself reading her shirt, and I only get about 2 or 3 lines before she cuts away.
Right.
Something about, you better treat me right or I'm taking you out. That's good.
That works.
I believe that's kind of what it says.
I think so.
It's a good pool mantra. Treat me right or I'm taking you out. A lot of these matches are still going on, still doing it.
Yes, they are. It's fun to see it, too. I mean, goodness gracious. Again, I talked about it earlier. I was like, it's getting a little quieter in here, and it is. Like, the decibel levels, obviously, we've lost a few people this time now, but the decibel levels in here are getting a little bit quieter, a little bit more serious.
Yeah, it is. A lot of these are coming down to, I mean, you look at this one. We got one on the hill and one that needs 3, so it doesn't get much more tense than this.
By the way, guys, since there's been so many new people coming in the stream, I just want to remind you, guaranteed right now, anybody that loses this round, guaranteed $350 cash money. Win this round, and now you have guaranteed yourself bare minimum $1,500. This is a $1,150 matchup. Let that sink in for just a moment.
All right, I did. Now what do I do? Okay, good.
Now you know the pressure they're under.
So Jennifer, she said, thank you so much for bringing this to us live.
Yeah.
You're welcome. That is awesome to have you on here. Holly, typical Trevor Rack. Holly, you are so correct. Holly is a strong 5 herself over there in Tampa, so watching all the good action. That's good. Juanita says, third's a charm, boys. Danielle Ogden, why are you not down there? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. All right, back here to the match where Jennifer is looking to make her next ball and keep pressure on Becky. Becky has the chance to be the hero here for her team and send them to Sunday. Nice shot by Jennifer. Getting closer and closer. I think I hear Footloose in the background.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, wait a minute, what's that playing?
I'm telling you.
You're going to see some dancing on stream out of nowhere again.
right. Oh, wow. What another great shot, but a bad roll. Gosh, she was made 2 good long shots in a row and just did not get the benefit of it. Just nicked off that ball and goes right down in the corner. All right, Becky's back here with ball in hand, and she is solid. She's got a couple trouble spots. She's got the 6 ball, and then is that the 4 with my
4's up with the 8, 2's to the left-hand side pocket.
yeah, that's a little trouble there. I'd try to get that 4 right now, but that's okay.
Oh, interesting. She's going to go for a 3-2 combo here.
Well, that's a difference sometimes in the way we all think, but she made it, and look at that. She's just plucking them away one after another.
All cylinders.
There's, every shot, there's probably 15 different ways to hit it. And look at that. She's, holy cow.
Goodness gracious.
She's just shooting these like she's walking into a bank. Okay. Oh, no.
Now she's finally
And that's
stuck,
what's
maybe?
scary.
Oh.
That's what's scary when you
Nope.
shoot like that. Oh. All right, nice. Okay, Becky. Okay.
She sees
Oh, my
so
God.
fast.
And she just fires. She's fired in the hole. Well, she's like, it's do or die here, people. Let's go.
100%.
I don't like where she left the 6 because even though Jen could get out here, Jen may not get out. But the thing is where she left that 6, she's going to have a tough shot on her next shot no matter what happens, unless Jen just gets a really bad roll. This is also where if I'm the captain of the other team, of Becky's team, which is Trevor, I'm thinking to myself, I got to get ready to use a very serious timeout here somewhere to where I don't want her to just fire at it. I want to shoot this with purpose, maybe play defense, maybe get it closer to a pocket, put a lot of stress on Jennifer. So right here is probably where I'm using it, and I'm probably thinking to myself, if she could see it, I want her to bank this smooth toward the corner over by the 10.
Yep.
To where hopefully she gets in front of it or at least around it and then puts even more immense pressure, but puts the ball in a place where she can make it on the next shot.
Definitely agree. Definitely agree here. Here comes the kick.
Oh.
No go.
I guess she couldn't see it. Oh, no, that's not good.
Oh. That's the ball in hand was fine, but taking one off the table here with ball in hand as well, you just basically guaranteed 2 off the table.
I think they should have taken a timeout there. I just got to tell you. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca's walking by from Tampa, came up to support her team.
Love that.
Yeah.
Tell you, it kind of reminds me of in Vegas when we were up there last time. I remember a couple guys came down to not only support the players there, but they came up there to play a little bit in the minis as well. And I was like, what a treat. I was like, you got some people from home that came on over, sitting in, watching some of the matches and everything. And here they are getting to take advantage of the mini manias up there too. I was like, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just come here and support, and, who knows? Might end up playing in a cash mini, might end up winning a raffle. You just never know.
Right?
Get something big.
Oh. Love it. Yep, little tic-tac-toe here. 13 right-hand side pockets. 10 ball. Bottom left-hand corner pockets. 8 ball left-hand side pocket here. Tic-tac-toe. Only issue with any of this here is if the nerves are going to get to you. This is definitely within the will well of both players. We've seen them both shooting good, playing against each other.
Mm-hmm. She makes that. She's going to make this. I mean, for all intents and purposes, she's going to bake this, and then she's going to have a good look at that 8 ball.
Yeah, DJ Spano over here.
What?
Twang to right.
Oh, Tong Lu.
Tong.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Tong Lu. Nice to hear a friendly voice. I'm not friendly to you, Tong. Don't you fret that. Tong is one of our best players out there in Tampa. Everybody wants to play for Tong. He's a nice guy, good coach, good player.
Love that.
Yeah. So this is scary. Once again, she shouldn't scratch here, but you could push your way into a scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could make it happen. And your nerves are probably pretty big because it's against the line here. So let's see what happens. But her team needs 3 points in a row, and she wants to get one of them right here.
There we go. She avoids it. She avoids it. Wow. Great job here. Great job. 6-5.
Wow. Now that changes a lot of things because there's good matchups the rest of the way, both ways, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to tell you, I think there's a little bit of a stronger matchup here for Tampa on this next game, but I think it's a stronger matchup for Gainesville if it gets to the 7th game.
Yeah.
So this is actually a bigger pressure game for Tampa because they want to end it here, because I do think that Gainesville has just matchup. Doesn't mean we don't ever know who's going to win, but you're just looking on paper, you're seeing what these folks are doing. So we'll see what happens.
I love it. Juanita says, told you 3rd time's charm. Yeah, that was the first win Miss Jennifer got against Miss Rebecca. Rebecca won 2, Jennifer won 1. This matchup here between Adam and Carrie is even 1-1 here in terms of their individual matchups here. Arthur for matchup number 3 has won 2-0 against Trent. But we'll see. We'll see. That first match between them was pretty close. They're going to roll back to 8-ball on that one. This one's 9-ball. But we may have either this rack or one more after this before we get down into our final 8 inside this tournament here. Feels weird knowing 24 hours ago, like everybody was still in it. And here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are. Boom. Final 8.
Well,
That's what we're rolling down to.
And most of these teams brought 8 players with them, right? 7 or 8 players.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of full rosters.
You had 500 players down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I mean, between the players and the people they brought with them.
I do see some matches rolling up, wrapping up.
I got Stuart coming over here. Stuart, what are you thinking about right now? The camera does not make you look fat, Stuart. You're looking good. You're looking svelte. No. I'll tell you right now. You're looking good, my friend.
Yep, 100%.
It is a 2-1 race, so it's coming down to it right here. It is coming down to it, a 2-1 race.
Love this.
It's so funny. A minute ago when it was 3-0. It was a whole different vibe over 2 tables away.
Yes, it was.
And now they realize like it's never over. And
the wind in the sails has shifted.
Well, because the team they're playing is defending national champions, right?
Yep.
So every ball matters. Every shot matters.
Yep.
And that's why I feel like they kind of left a timeout there on the table. They shouldn't have left. Shouldn't have left.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
And, well, here we go. We got this one right here where they have a chance. Oh. No, we didn't hear it. Don't worry. We didn't hear a word. Couldn't hear it. All right.
I think Derek taught her that one.
Yeah. I got to tell you what's. I'm going to tell you something very ironic. Is the team that Becky used to play on is out of the Rooster division. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Mother Cluckers.
The Mother
The Mother Cluckers, because they played out of the Rooster division in Ybor. All right, now look at this. Adam's got. Oh my gosh. Oh, they want it too bad.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He should have slowed down. He had the out. It was a simple out. Now he may get another shot here because he left her difficult. But you gotta breathe a minute, and I think if he had that back, he'd make it 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
That was not a hard shot. Just adrenaline's going right now, and everybody wants to be the hero. Everybody wants to win. Just simmer down and play your game. And for Fox and Friends, it's this. If you make it, great. If not, leave them a difficult shot.
Yeah.
And wait your turn, because you're going to get another one. And then when the time is right. All right, so we're jacking up here, just trying to make a nice shot, nice safety, tough leave, great job. That's a way to come back at him and play smart.
Cannot believe where we're at with this matchup right now. This is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Carrie's got a difficult shot here. I mean, she could just run straight into it and hit the rail.
Yeah.
But it's not going to cut in from where she's at, I don't think. And, yeah, she just made a good hit. Great hit. There was no way to enjoy that whatsoever, so Good job. All right, Adam's back at the table. He's going to fire, and he fired. Might get a good roll. might get a good roll out of this. He got a great roll. He'll take it. If I'm his captain,
Yeah.
I'm telling him breathe, calm
Yep.
down, slow it down just a little bit.
Love this, man. David asking, what are the skill levels of the players playing right now? So for matchup number 2, Adam, skill level 4. Carrie, who's at the table right now, skill level 4. Even. In matchup number 3, which will be the last one here, if we go hill, it'll be Arthur as skill level 4, Trent as skill level 5. Beautiful. Riding right between the rails, avoiding the side pockets. That shot had to make you feel good a little bit.
Yeah. See what he does here. He's going to try to cut this in the corner. He's going to bank it. He's just going hard.
Yeah, he is.
Got a great roll.
Yeah, he did. Good little lucky leave, but
You'll take it. You'll take it right now.
Yeah, my captain told me a long time ago, he's like, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And I'd always laugh at that.
Yeah.
But I was like, you're right.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes.
That was one of those sometimes right there.
100%.
Most of the times, you'd rather be good. But sometimes you need that little roll. Here we go. Oh, great hit. Oh, my gosh. That was such a good shot.
Nicely done.
She was kind of hoping that cue ball would probably take off a little bit and leave him a little more difficult. But here he's probably going to come firing again, and he does. I mean, he's making good shots, but, man, you got to be thinking about that next ball. All right, here we go. Here we go. He likes to bank. I do know that. There we go. All right, so this is a tough shot for Carrie, but it will go. It will go, and if she makes it, she's going to have a good shot on the 8 probably, but it's a tough shot. This is one of those that you could leave hanging in the pocket, so you got to be careful.
Absolutely. Definitely take your time with this. Don't take it for granted. Don't overthink it.
She hit it hard.
Ooh.
She might get a roll. Nope.
Oh, no.
Well, now Adam takes his time. His team's moving on to the next round.
I was about to say, he's been kind of enjoying shots like this right now, and this kind of works within his will well pretty good.
Just got to shoot the 8 and just get the cue ball anywhere on that table where you can see the 9, and there's a lot of, well, is he going to get another lucky roll? No, I think she can make that. So she's going to have a good shot here. Not a good shot. I take that back. This is not an easy shot, dear Lord. It is not.
No,
But she could see it, and if she makes this, then she might get her team to the hill.
Which is what we want.
Yeah.
It's what we want, baby. Come on. Nail biter.
That's a nail biter now at this point.
Yeah, I'm out of them. My nails are gone.
No one heard that. No one heard that. Trexler. David Trexler is also a 7'9", another good player in our area. That's a good guy, good captain, good team captain. His team's going to Las Vegas for the Masters, so good luck to his team.
David, I'll see you there, bud.
What's the handicaps of those playing? I think you already said, right?
Yep. Both these skill level 4s.
Pair of 4s. Oh, getting some love from Thomas.
Yeah, good player out of our league there in Jacksonville.
How good?
He's pretty good. I mean, he still needs a little help to beat me, but he's pretty good.
Okay, so he's pretty good then.
He's decent. Oh, love in the side pocket, baby.
Gosh.
Woo!
All right. It is.
He said, I hope that's on video. Stop it, Stuart Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn.
my
We are
goodness
down
gracious.
to one ball to figure this out right here. What a crazy, crazy shot. 2 rails, side pocket. Oh, my gosh. Like it had eyes on it. But now, this is a tough shot.
Yep.
Tough
Take your
shot.
time. Come on. Normal Wednesday. Normal Wednesday.
Oh.
She gets it.
Oh, wow.
She gets it. Hill Thrill, her third matchup, most important matchup of the whole game. And we're back at it, baby. Let's go.
We're down to one game for the whole thing.
One game to rule it all. One game to rule it all. Let's go. While they're getting set up here, guys, I know there's several of y'all from Jacksonville asking. Yes, Jacksonville team is still in it. They're actually against Seminole County team over there as well here. Seminole County team that's over there, and they are down 4-5 right now. And I believe, Logan Lane is up, so he'll be their matchup number 5 right this second over there, guys. Just to give y'all a little sneak peek. But we're not done with this yet. This is Hill Thriller. This is Fox and Friends, defending champs from last year who took it all. We are not done yet. Did you get a score update for Tampa Bay?
I did. It looks the score was, so the other team, Low IQs from Tampa Bay.
Low IQ, sorry.
They're over on table 10. They were down 5-3, but I see the other team racking, so it must be 5-4. So there's another nail biter.
There we go.
So race to 7 over there, and they're down 4-5. So good luck, Low IQs over there. Needing 3 more points to advance to the final 8. But here, we have only 1 point left to give.
That's it. That's it. And it is all boiled down to the amazing matchup number 3 here.
Yeah. And if it goes as you call how important this match is,
love when the plan comes
Team
together.
Tampa Bay might be in trouble. But when it's one game, anything could happen. And we're going to see here. We got 2 good players coming at it. We got a strong 5 and a strong 4.
Ooh, he is stuck on solids. I was thinking he made one of each yet, but no, there's 7 stripes on the table here. He is hooked behind the 13
and
a little
that
bit.
8 ball's in the way. He doesn't like any of that.
Can he clip the 4? Nope.
The 2 ball's the only one I see.
Yeah.
That's the only one I see at this point.
Stephen Pate said Tim Bob turned on the pocket magnet to ensure the Hill Thriller. Listen, I got a lot of buttons back here. That ain't one of them, but that's hilarious, though.
That's pretty good.
I got more buttons that would allow me to launch into space more so than make that happen, but I do like that. Juanita says, come on, Trent, pull up that focus and get to work. Trent does have working. You know there's extra stress on his shoulders here, not just from where they're at in the position, but Arthur has won the other 2 matchups here against Trent, so you got to be thinking that's weighing on him. David's right. We do love the Hill Thrillers.
Arthur's shooting pretty good right now. He's feeling confident. He's shooting with pace, like a calm pace, you know, which is, maybe what we didn't see in that last one, but now we've got. Oh, wow, what a shot right there. But now he bunched all those up. That was a great shot still. I just want to give him credit. Now, if you there is the possibility to make this 13 and get over there and break some of those balls out. But I don't know if he's going to see that as a 4. But you would have to throw a lot of English on that ball.
Yes.
I might just want to just tap it and leave it just right dead in the pocket. Once again, I'm a defensive player. There we go. You making me sound better?
Just a little louder. That's all.
I probably need that.
Yeah.
Usually I have a loud voice.
Well, the music's gotten quiet, so.
I got you.
That's the problem, is that we can't physically be louder without distracting, so.
So I like what David said. He goes, Trent is definitely a strong 5 if he'll focus. We're all stronger when we focus.
All right.
It's a great comment, but yeah, he's focusing right now. Now, he might have, I don't know, he overran that. I think he wanted to stay down there with those balls, but now he's got to shoot the 2 and come around 2 rails. And let's see if he does it. He does it. He got there.
There we go.
Wow. Still got to figure out the 4 ball a little bit. He might be able to put enough low to jerk it back on the other side. Nope. He's going to have a severe cut, and if it doesn't go, that's going to leave Arnold a pretty smooth 4 ball out. Oh, is that 2? Oh, I thought he was going to. Oh, he got lucky there. That ball went up in the corner, hit both sides of the rails, and just stayed right there, so he's blocking that pocket. So Arnold's coming back to the table. Probably going to shoot this 10 ball. No, he's going to go 13 first. Oh, you know what? He don't know it, but that's probably the best thing that could have happened to him. He don't know it.
Oh, man.
He don't know it, but that's the best thing. I'm telling you right now, as a captain, that's the best thing that could have happened to him.
And that's not a fun leave on the 4 here. It looks like the cue is just a little bit further up than the
He's
4
probably
is.
going to play it safe.
That works.
Yeah. I'm staying away from these balls down there because I don't want to. I want to move this 13 or something. I don't want to give this guy an 8-ball pathway. Hey, there's a timeout. Look at that.
There we go.
It's been a while since we had one of those. I'll take it. Yeah, I think he's telling them the same thing, right? Let's not clear the pathway for that 8-ball. Not yet.
There we go. Both taking advantage of the timeout. Talk to their teammates here. I love it. Stuart Fox running back to his chair.
Here we go.
Back cut, back cut, back cuts.
That's awesome.
Oh, he
That's
is set
great.
up so good.
Yeah, because
Trent.
Sorry, if Trent can't get out here, man, he's got a great table. And Trent's going to have to do something. And I don't know if he's going to try to cross bank that
it.
ball.
Yeah.
Cross bank it, 3-rail it.
I was about to say, you got 3 rail too. Yep.
Well, here you go.
Got to hit so good to get that 3 rail. That'll give enough ump to get back top left.
Yeah, make sure to get the cue ball back out of the way. Make sure that cue ball don't go wonky around in some other pocket.
He went for the cross bank.
Good try.
Golly, that wasn't that far off. Wow. David, like an idea of the 3 rails. I'd love to know, chat, would y'all have done the cross bank or the 3 railer there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
David, of course you do 3 rails. Come on. All right, here we go. Arthur, I said it before. You got nothing but air and opportunity, buddy. That's a great shot right there. Now I'm taking the 11. Take the 11, take the 11, take the 11.
Yep.
You're not going to take the 11. You're not
I
going
just
to
like how close you are to the 11 right now versus maybe here in a moment, like 11 gets a little easier for you. More people clapping and snapping here. I
Oh,
see
yeah.
some score
On
sheets
another
getting
table,
turned in.
someone just won.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Now, let me tell you, if he makes this ball, oh, my God, he made it. Holy cow.
This may be it. I mean, this is.
He's got to hold it. He has got to
he's
hit
on
this
the
nice
rail.
and soft. Nice and soft. As soft as you can hit it.
Oh,
That's
man.
not bad. It's not
Oh.
bad. Well, you got to cut that thing. He's got a shot at it. It's not easy, but he's got to look at it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
So-
nervous for these guys right now.
Listen, it is 6-6 in a race to 7, going for the final 8. This is the last ball anybody could possibly shoot to win this entire match. Are you kidding me?
This is a $1,150 ball.
Oh.
This is what this is all boiled down to.
Eh,
They have erased everything else.
this one little 8 ball's worth how much?
$1,150, Tony.
$1,150 8 ball. You know, I'm not even sure there's a set of balls that are worth that much.
That's like 4 times the amount of raffle tickets that were purchased.
Here we go. He tried for the bank. Oh, nope, he didn't get it.
Oh no. Okay, it's bouncing a little bit. Oh.
Yeah,
That side pocket is an option.
here we go.
You got to know the hungry hippo.
No, you're gonna go. You got to go the corner. Yeah, the corner's bigger than the side.
I don't disagree, but I know how to make
Cor-
that side pocket all day long.
Corner's bigger than the side. Here we go, Trent, to send your team to the final 8.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Now,
It ain't over.
you've
It
got
ain't
to be
over.
calm. You've got to be calm. I'm not calm either way. Ladies and
Hear it.
gentlemen,
Ball breakers.
the little train that could. Congratulations, Team Ball Breakers from Tampa Bay, from South Tampa. You are headed to the Elite 8. You have made it to Sunday. Congratulations. We will see you guys there. To Team Fox and Friends, you guys played like champions. You came all the way back. You played an amazing match. And thank you guys for being good sports,
Yeah.
good players.
That was amazing.
Tim, I enjoyed it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna take advantage. I can't not do it for the guys back at home.
Are you doing a breakaway? What are you doing?
We're doing a breakaway here. We're going over here to the Jacksonville team.
I don't know how quickly you got that drone up over there to get that table.
I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
All right, you're going to cut away.
Oh, man, what a celebration here for Ball Breakers that has to be, though. And what a proud moment here for Tony on the live stream. Right now, Jacksonville APA is down right this second of time, 4-6. I don't have everybody's team names. Obviously, I know ours, but that is Miss Katrina there. This is rack number 11 here. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh, my Atlanta. What a shot by Tampa Bay, though, guys. Definitely give them mad props. Good game, everyone. 100% right. David said $1,150  8 ball. Wow. Yep. David saying good job to Tampa Bay. Paula saying good try to Fox and Friends. It was a great matchup. That was an extremely good matchup. So. All right, Logan, y'all were so close here. Derek over here after talking with their team and stuff. Oh, man. Stephen Page saying, Mother Clucker. That is funny because of the travel division they play out of. That was so enjoyable, man. What a Hill thriller. And it came down to exactly what we talked about, matchup number 3, in which Arthur handled it first time, he handled it the second time, and he tic-tac-toed it with the third time against Mr. Trimp to get his team the win. Man, that was wild. That was wild indeed. All right, getting a shot watch here. That was almost a $1,200 8 ball. You know that, right?
Well, I don't want to hear that.
She says I don't want to hear it. By the way, just to let you know, I was sitting there looking and I was like, yeah, it's Derek. And he was like, who? And I'm like, well, I was like,
Paul's not here.
well.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, but I was like, that's Derek, though.
Yeah.
I was like, I've only known her as Derek.
Yeah.
All right, Katrina here working on these solids. 3 solids left for her. Her opponent here has the stripe left. I do know for sure, get your shot together from Seminole County APA. James and Michelle Harper in the building watching the matchup. In fact, you see them on the live stream there, just a little left to the APA light. And she ends up potting that stripe here. Oh, no. The 8 ball is open for that side pocket, too. Oh, she's devastated. She is devastated by that. For the win, get your shot together, is moving on into the final 8. They have officially knocked out Jacksonville APA, unfortunately, here. And I don't know if we have, I don't know what the score is. Let me see here if we can rotate on around, guys. Stay with me for a moment. I do not know who we have on this table, but we're going to pull it up on the live stream anyways. Oh, got a little defensive battle going on over here. Let me see if I can get my spreadsheet here to refresh and see who is on table 5, if it will show me. I know table 8 and Off the Woods is on table 8, I believe. Ooh, a little defensive battle here. This is going to be a double hit. Oh, I think he caught it good. Oh, good try there. Guys, I'm just going to finish up, let the live stream finish off here for the night because this is the last live stream of the night. We do not have another round after this. So just trying to capture any other little bit of action left on the table here. Another one finishing up here, guys. Again, I do apologize. I was trying to find out who was on that. And then the last matchup that I know of in the main room still going on. I think there's still one or two in the other room. Last one in the main room still going on here. And for sure, I do know one of the teams is a Tampa team. Let's see here. What was the name? Low IQs. This is low IQs versus ball droppers. That's what it is. Low IQs versus ball droppers. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and close out things from there here. I got to get things ready and stacked up for tomorrow here and go ahead and close out the evening here. Looks like things are finished up and wrapping up here right now. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I mislooked over here. I thought I saw something going on over there in the corner here. It must have been from one of the other teams. I take that back, chat. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. We're going to finish this match off. We're going to finish this off indeed. Let's let these two teams play it out and swing and see how they do, guys. I do apologize. I had to run over, show my love to the Jacksonville team, show my love to James and Michelle. Love you, James and Michelle. Still mad that y'all took out Jacksonville, but still love you.
All right, we have someone ask if anybody is interested in playing in singles boards. We can run some singles boards. So if you do want to play,
Ooh.
we have someone here that wants to run them.
Look at that. They're going to run some singles boards. I love that. Way to take advantage of the space and the location and the time. I mean, we are 6:21 in the evening, and we are wrapped for the final round of the day. Let me rephrase here. Day 2, round 3 of the day. Obviously, there's still at least one more matchup going on table 10 right now. That's what we got on the live stream. But talk about taking good advantage of the location. I love that idea. Well, Mr. Tony's back. What's up, sir?
Hey, man, I'm just that last match was crazy.
Oh, my gosh, that was. It was. I had to go up to Mr. Arthur there and give him the love and respect.
So this score here, I know it's a 5-5 match score going to 7.
Oh, you know it's 5-5 right now?
Yeah, I do know that.
Perfect. Let's do this here. I can do a little fill in the blanks.
5-5 going to 7. You got a pair of threes up, either a 3-2 or a 3-3. Looks like one game of 8-ball.
And it was low IQs, right? for your
Low
team?
IQs. LOW, the word I, and then Q sticks. Yeah, Qs.
Perfect.
And then who are they playing?
The ball droppers.
Ball droppers. I knew a few 14-year-olds. That magical age. All right. None of that even sounded good. Never mind. We'll just take all that back. Let's go. Let's go backwards. All right, here we are. It is a race to 2. Either team just needs to get 2 out of 3 here. There's a small chance we might have Tampa Bay guys that might get two in the Elite 8. I don't know.
That'd be huge.
We're going to find out. Do you know where the team they're playing is out of by chance?
I don't, but let me see if Miss Debbie can give me the quick scoop here. We'll find out in just a second where Ball Droppers is out of, so give us just a moment here.
I'm going to find out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Debbie's trying to scoop the list right now as we speak. Destin? Oh, okay. Destin, Fort Walton area. Let's go. All right. Well, Destin's not too far. Destin's not too far from Debbie's area over there, right next door. I will say Destin, Florida has a couple very beautiful beaches over there now. Happen to have been there a couple times. And the Arkansas team is still, oh my goodness, great. Do you remember what the name of that team is?
They are
Rita's Roughnecks, the Arkansas team here. They're up against, or did they win against the Killers? They're playing now? Oh, my Atlanta. Little Arkansas going on. Depending on which part of the state you're in, depends on what the name of the, the city is here, like little Texarkana. Oh, man, that's fun. Yeah, get your shot together. Seminole County, slightly aggressive is Kim's area. Lake Osceola. Team Ball Breakers we saw on stream here just get the win. That's Tampa Bay. We'll find out where you've been chalked in. Man, I cannot believe we're about to be down to the final 8 coming into day 2. I got Ball Breakers. Who's you've been chalked? Yeah, Ball Breakers I got. Oh, you've been chalked as Kim as well, Lake and Osceola.
Seminole, Lake and Osceola. This one will determine.
So Tony's guys, the rundown here. So low IQs here, Amy, DJ, and Kim, 3, 4, 4.
Well, if it goes 3 matches, so right
Okay.
now Amy's playing, she's a 3, and she's playing against Jenny, who's a 3, and that Ball Droppers is from Fort Walton Beach.
This looks mighty familiar, by the way. 3, 4, 4 versus 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
This is exactly what just went down on stream.
that's hilarious.
The exact same situation.
Isn't it crazy how many times it doesn't come down to the 7s and the 6s? And
Yeah.
So both teams now just need 2 points. So this is, you know what I call this? I call this the meatloaf.
Oh.
Meatloaf match, because 2 out of 3 in this case ain't bad. First one to get 2 out of 3 is going to win this thing.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I like the reference, so that was good. That was good.
So this is Jenny at the table, and they're out of blue.
Ball Droppers are over in Destin. Fort Walton Beach, Destin area. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
They said they're Blue Water APA is what it's
Okay.
called.
Blue Water APA.
We
Got her on stream. She is here.
Oh, she's going to kill you. Just got Stephanie on camera, scoping it out. She's gonna, yeah.
I turned it off. She said, just like that, we're not friends. She's like, I take back that wonderful toy recommendation that I had for my grandbaby that you're going to use for your own son.
That's funny.
My wife loved it, by the way. I added this thing to the Amazon cart. I was like, you'll never believe it. One of the league operators here recommended.
Jenny's back at the table. Oh, made a good shot, but ended up scratching it in the corner.
That's so cute. Jason asked a great question. Says, "Hey Tim, how do you get invited to play in this?" So Jason, the way this tournament works here, this is a regional tournament here, and so your league operator would have to get an invite to it. You'd have to be within the region to get an invite. But regardless of that, Jason, my recommendation to everybody in stream listening here, and I've been recommending all weekend long, is that have a conversation with your league operator. Say, hey, I saw this wonderful Orlando Invitational on stream, and I was told it was a regional event here. And do we have anything like that in our area that I can go to, or is there a way for me to earn a spot to one? Like, what options are there? Go have that conversation with your league operator, because even if this one isn't available for you, there's likely going to be an option for you somewhere along the way here. So definitely feel free to ask that question though.
All right. All right, so Amy, she's got ball in hand. There's Carolyn over there behind Amy. There's Kim. I see Kim Shivers over there. Look at them all.
All right.
Oh, they're most of them are on a ladies team together too. So there you go.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that.
This is an important shot.
Smooth.
She doesn't overthink it.
Yep.
I can appreciate that. Just don't overthink it. Just make that ball.
100%.
Five ball in the corner. She drills it. Look at that. Oh,
Let's go.
that's going to be a tough shot here, though. And me as the old captain, I'm coming up going, hey, we're going to play defense here, but I'm not sure what she's going to do.
Just looking for that bridge.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is going to play defense. I see the way she's setting up. She's going to try to play defense, and all you want to do is keep that ball in between the stripe and the cue ball. Oh, what a Jesus.
Let's go.
Jesus, that's ball control.
Let's go.
That is-
While using the bridge.
That's pretty good right there.
Yeah, Jason's saying he heard me talk about Arkansas earlier, but we're two states closer in Bama. Still ask your league operator. There's a slight change just based on distance and stuff like that, as for like which areas are going to be at which regional events and stuff. I don't know all the details, so I really just don't want to misquote you here, which is why I'm definitely encouraging you. Please talk to your league operators. But again, just tell them you saw and overheard. The main thing to tell them is I saw regional events, the Orlando Invitational. Like, is there something here for us? Is there, a way for me to get a team together for one? Like, what options do we have? Just have that great conversation. Go and open up the door for that. Because, again, I just don't want to tell you wrong. I don't know all the rules as for, like, what area the regions all count towards and this, that, and the other. So
Different regions have different tournaments too,
yes.
right?
Yeah, different regions have different tournaments, different style of tournaments. Like, it isn't like this one is going on in 7 locations across the United States right now. Like, this is its own unique dealio, just like the Montreal Invitational, right? That's its own unique regional tournament.
Here we go. Jenny's trying to make good contact. I can't tell. She's in the way. Oh, she didn't like it, so she must not have done it. So,
Ball in hand.
wow, ball in hand here for Amy. If she makes this and gets the right angle on that 8, I don't know. Does the 8 go by that 14? It looks like it might.
Yeah, I think it does.
I like the way she's setting up, because that's going to bring that cue ball a little higher, keep her from staying out of jeopardy with that hitting 2 balls at one time thing. So,
Yeah, Sue over in stream saying great safety. Yeah, that was a brilliant safety.
that was a really
Very
good
well
hit.
done.
I don't think I would have nailed the safety as good as she did there.
I mean, because that's, as a coach, what you're describing to have happen. and you just pray that they can get somewhat close to it. And she got it. I mean, picture perfect. I don't know anything else that you could have asked, wanted, or anything like that.
There we go. Oh, she made it.
Let's
There you
go. Nicely done.
Now they're on the hill.
Low IQs gets to the hill first against ball droppers.
Low IQs from Tampa, ball droppers from Fort Walton Beach. What'd you call that area?
Destin, Florida.
Destin.
Destin, Florida, yep.
I wonder if I'm destined to ever go to Destin.
They got some nice beaches there. They really do. I mean, y'all do too, though, over there in Tampa Bay, right?
We do. We do have some nice beaches over there.
Yeah.
We do. All right, so we got the matchup of fours that we talked about. So DJ for low IQs, skill level 4 against Dennis of Destin, skill level 4. And this is one of the final matches left. I mean, this pool hall is quieting it out as really there's no more matches until the quarterfinals in the morning at 10 o'clock. And these are the last few teams trying to punch their ticket to the final 8. They're either going to finish 16th and win $350, or they're going to be at least 8th, which is an additional $1,150 on top of that $350. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. In which I see some hugs happening in the back room. We were told
Another
that
one
the
finished?
Arkansas team is in there. I love it. Love it, love it. Even if they're out, John and them from Jacksonville said they're about to go head out and maybe go check out a couple of the other pool halls and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah. I know one of my personal favorites isn't too far up the road, Rax Billiards.
There's Rax Billiards. What's the other one? There's another one. Just down the road from that.
Is it Q4 yet?
It's not Q4 yet.
Nope.
It's Q something, though. It's a.
Oh, shoot.
And I just heard it, too, not too long ago.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. I feel like I know it right off, but I can't.
Yeah. Is it Clicks, maybe? Clicks, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Clicks North.
I think that's what it's called.
Oh, wow. This is crazy. I saw what he's right. Took me a second here. So Miss Stephanie letting us know here, low IQs, that score was 3-5. And low IQs has won 1, 2, and 3 in a row, making it 6-5. Wow, what a reversal.
Yeah, comeback.
Huge. Huge.
Here's one of those. This is one of those where you hate 9-ball again. You shoot a good shot, you leave it in the pocket. But since it's 9-ball, you both own it. You both get it. So all right.
So Miss Stephanie's saying that she believes that DJ, who was on stream just saying go, hasn't lost a match today.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. That's one thing I was telling one of the players over there from Jacksonville. She was upset. She's like, I let the team down, this and other. But she told me she won 7 out of 9 of her matchups.
Wow.
And I'm like, so you mean like 7 out of 9 racks? And she said, yeah. I was like, you can't, like, that's a high win percentage. Like, you can't be upset. I said, I get it. Like, the one that it came down to was this, but like any of those could have been that way. Like, you may have not gotten this far without those other wins, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, and you win as a team and you lose as a team. I know everybody hates hearing that when they've lost, but it's true.
Well,
it isn't just you.
Difference between team and individuals. When it's
Yeah.
individuals, you lose as an individual and you win as an individual. When it's more than one, it takes more than one.
Yeah.
Ed Stern's asking, did the Breakers Bar win? The Breakers Bar did win. They also play out of Breakers, all sorts of those travel deals. But, yeah, that was a big win by them. They beat the defending champions of this tournament last year. That's crazy.
Send them packing.
Sue
in the top
Masessa.
16.
Hey, Sue, how you doing? All right, here we are. Once again, one game of 9-ball. Setting up on the 3 here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so it is official. DJ has officially won all of his racks. Has won all of his racks today. That's a extremely high win percentage. Goodness gracious. And there he is on the live stream right there. That's DJ. Mr. Tony coming on back over. Going to give us the 4-1 here. I think we have the wrong name written down. The one that did what? You took my photo yesterday? Maybe. Oh, yeah. I did it on purpose, yeah. I like selfie. I was like, boom. It's great. Yeah, I appreciate it. That was so funny. By the way, chat, if y'all do ask me to help take a team photo of yours, I am very much bound to probably take a selfie of my own. So just as a heads up here, if you guys pass me your phone, that is a high probability that'll happen. High probability. Ball in hand. 5 ball was hit first. All right, so that's Miss Denise. That's my wife's name. Denise to the table here.
You know, that's the difference. You know, they talk about punctuation. You know, when you leave an apostrophe off the word your, right?
Yep.
You know, when you leave a letter off a name, you could change everything. Here we are.
All right.
Ooh, good shot.
Very nice done. Good follow.
Good shot. Yeah, could see the 5. It'd be real nice if she could play a defensive shot here. But without a timeout, she may be thinking, what else can I do here? Let's see. She did try to play. Ooh, look at this. It's getting on the court.
Be close.
All right.
Love it.
She's glad that did not go. And that's going to bring DJ to the table with pretty tough. I mean, I don't want to make this 5 because I don't know what's going to happen.
Is that? Oh.
There you go.
I was about to get unlucky there and scratch.
All right, Denise back at the table. Pair of 4s. Denise's team, the ball droppers out of Fort Walton Beach. They need this game. If they don't win this game, and they've had a great tournament run, but it'll end in the final 16. But if they make this game, then we'll have one more hill battle. It seems like they've all been that way.
Right? Nail biters.
I like it.
By the way, you missed it while you're away. One of the ladies came by. She's like, you took the photo for my team yesterday, right? I was
Oh,
like,
my God.
I'll get back to that story in just a moment.
Denise, who are you?
She was in shock and awe.
She just
Look at her
banked
reaction
that
after she makes it, by the
3/4
way.
of the table down in the corner like it's no problem. You know what? If you shoot the rest of these balls like you shot that 5, you're going to be a national champion.
100%.
That's what you're going to be.
100%.
My goodness.
I love it.
Here we are on the 6. She's probably feeling it now. She's going to cut that thing in there. Watch. Oh, she's going to bank it. Oh. All right. Good try. Good leave, though. Good leave. Tough for DJ there to to make this and still get shape. So you had a player come by.
Oh, yeah. So there was a team the other day that I was like walking by the trophies or whatever. They were like, "Oh, can you take our photo?" I was like, "Yeah." So she hands me her phone. I instantly turn it to the front facing camera on me, take a selfie, flip it right back over, take like 10 team photos of hers. I was like, "Here you go." I was like, "I took like 10 photos for you." So she came walking by the booth saying, she's like, you took a photo for me yesterday?" I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "And you took a selfie?" I was like, "Yeah, I do that." I was like, I always find it hilarious. I know whenever somebody passes me their phone, I was like, I'm always going to take a little selfie first and then pass it right back.
Leave them a little something to remember you by.
Remember, like, they're like, there was a nice guy. Took a photo for us.
That's a good shot by DJ. Now he's got some decisions to make. He's on the 7, and unless he plays a safety, he's got to not only make this, but get on the other side of the table, make sure he's able to shoot that 8 ball. You can see a lot of people kind of concerned about what's going to happen here. So he's got a coach from Perry. Perry's coming over to coach him. He's got an old school Tampa Bay Devil Rays jersey. That's a throwback.
There it is. Wow.
Yeah. That's back when I don't know who was on the team. I was in Arizona. I can pretend. But I don't know. All right. I was in Arizona back when the big unit threw that fastball and killed that bird right in mid-flight. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see that?
No.
Randy Johnson, the big unit, one of the fastest, pitchers. The guy's gargantuan. What a shot.
Oh,
but
no.
He's not going to like it. Not going to like it one bit. I would have played a safety. DJ, Perry, just so you know, when you watch this video, I'd have played a safety.
Yeah, 100%.
But the big unit, man, I got to show you this.
Calling for a shot to be watched.
Want a ref on table 10. Man, I understand.
Oh, there comes Mr. Chris out of the side hallway here where the other tables are. Oh, goodness gracious, that's a real thing.
Mm-hmm. So I'm showing them the video, guys, just so you know. A lot of you probably have already seen it. Randy Johnson, this is real game, people in the stands. They're doing it in slow motion. He's getting ready to hurl this fastball, and this bird comes flying across right at the wrong time.
Oh, my gosh, it sure did. Wow, and the ball just hits into the ground super fast.
The good news for that bird is he never know what happened. Never
Nope.
knew what hit him.
Nope, he certainly didn't.
Well, I think DJ made a good hit there. That's going to send Denise back to the table, but she's got a good look at the 8. If she makes that, cue ball come back across a little bit, and she'll make the 9, and we'll have ourselves a hill battle. Let's see what happens. Take a timeout? Nope. Just took a step back and looked at it. He just didn't want to scratch in that other corner pocket. She's definitely thinking about this ball.
Whoa.
Good shot.
Nicely done.
Great shot. Just came straight back over. Didn't overthink it. Just shoot this one. You put it in the hole. Your team's in the final match. If it doesn't go and it sits in that pocket, then DJ's probably taking his team to the Elite 8.
My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Wrong button.
That's all right. It didn't move any of the balls on the table.
It didn't.
All right, they're going to take their
goodness.
timeout here. Just make sure. I think the 9 ball's a little bit off the rail, and if it is, I'd almost rather it be on there. He's giving her some encouragement before she shoots this. That's awesome. She must be feeling it. Bless her heart.
There we go.
Bless her heart.
There we go. What a good timeout.
Here we are. Denise makes this ball. We are in a battle. Oh, she just shot it wide. Leaves it very tough for DJ. He's going to chalk his stick all the way around. He understands the importance of this shot. 9 ball lined up for the corner. All right, let's see what DJ does. The other teams, they're hoping for one more shot. DJ's team, low IQs, is hoping this ball goes. Oh, and it doesn't. Oh, but he's going to get lucky, too, on the leap. Oh, my gosh. Oh. So here comes Denise back, and she's got a difficult shot. So they've just taken turns, leaving each other a difficult shot. One of them's going to end up making this thing, and that's going to make all the difference in the world. But she's out of timeouts, so she's got
back and forth, though.
Got to do this one all on her own.
Come on, Denise. My wife's name is Denise. I believe you can do this and give us one final hill thriller of the evening.
Sometimes not having a timeout doesn't hurt you, too, because you just go with your first thought, and sometimes you hit it hard enough to go 2 rails. Oh, she's gonna leave it difficult. Oh, kind of difficult. That's still not easy either way. Good try, Denise. All right, here comes Big DJ, wearing that nice teal Tampa Bay shirt. Sea foam green, whatever it's called.
Right.
All right, DJ, what are you going to do here? Looks like you're going to go for the side pocket. Here it is. I like the group in the back. They're feeling it.
Oh, boy, I can't help but look over at the table in real time.
Yeah, well, I think I heard the crowd. There you go. All right. Is that the last match, or we got one more going on?
Nope, the other one, I see fist bumps going on and everything. I think it's over.
I think we're all done. I think we have our final 8, ladies and gentlemen. We enjoyed it. We had fun with you guys.
Hey, Debbie.
This camera.
Wave to the camera.
This camera definitely adds 10 pounds. I'm just going to tell you that right there.
I love it. I love it.
We enjoyed it. Guess what? Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., we have 8 teams left.
Yes.
Playing for a championship and $7,500 and big trophies. And everybody that comes back tomorrow has got a wad of cash waiting on them.
Yes, they do. Guys, as always, y'all take care, be blessed, get some rest. Of course, I want to be the guy that gets you to enjoy watching billiards again. See y'all tomorrow morning. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks, Tim. You did awesome, buddy.
Appreciate you totally. Save
See
you,
you guys.
brother. Be blessed.